my true motherfuckers know this be the realest shit I ever wrote. Up in the studio getting blow to the truest shit I ever spoke. 21 gun salute, dressed in fatigues, black jeans and boots. I disappeared in the crowd, all you seen was truth. This little nigga named Nas think he live like me. He talked about he left the hospital, took fire like me. You live in fantasies, nigga, I reject your deposit. We should trade pump bands, now we out of the closet. Mom deep wonder why nigga blow them out. Next time grown folks talking, nigga close your mouth. Beefing, I take this war shit deeply. There seen too many real players fall to let these bitch niggas beat me. Well, let's be honest, you a punk or you would see me with gloves. Remember that shit you said the vibe about me being a thug? Then you can tell the people you roll with whatever you want. But you and I know what's going on. Payback, I knew you bitch niggas from way back. Witness me strapped with Max, knew I wouldn't play that. All you old rappers trying to advance, it's all over now. Take it like a man. Niggas looking like Larry Holmes, flabby and sick. Niggas looking like Larry Holmes, flabby and sick. Niggas looking like take it like a man. All you old rappers trying to advance, it's all over now. Take it like a man. Niggas looking like Larry.
I like that. I gotta keep saying
it. Witness me strapped with Max, knew I wouldn't play that. All you old rappers trying to advance, it's all over now. Take it like a man. Niggas looking like Larry Holmes, flabby and sick. Trying to play and hate on my shit. They eat a fat dick. Let it be known as how you made me. Loving how I got you niggas crazy. Nigga, against all odds. Hoping my thug motherfuckers know this be the realest shit I ever wrote. Nigga, against all odds. Up in the studio getting blown to the truest shit I ever spoke. Against all odds. Hoping my true motherfuckers know this be the realest shit I ever wrote. I heard he was light-skinned, stocky, with a Haitian accent. Jewelry, fast cars, and he's known for flashing. Listen while I take the back and lay this rap. A real live tale about a snitch named Haitian Jack. Knew he was working for the feds. Same crime, different trials, nigga, picture what he said. And did I mention? Promise to pay back to me henchmen. In due time, I know you bitch niggas is listening. The world is mine, set me up, wet me up. Niggas stuck me up, heard your guns bust. But you tricks never shut me up. Touch one of mine, on everything I owe. I will destroy everything you touch. Play the game, nigga. All out warfare, eye for eye. Last words to a bitch, nigga. Why you lie? Now you gotta watch your back now, watch your front. Here we come, gunshots to tuck. Now you stuck. Fuck the rap game, nigga, this M.O.B. So believe me, we enemies. I go against all odds. I'm hoping my true motherfuckers know this be the realest shit I ever wrote. This be against all odds. Up in the studio, getting blown to the truest shit I ever spoke. Against all odds, hoping my true motherfuckers know this be the realest shit I ever wrote. Puffy getting robbed like a bitch. To hide that fact, he did some shitty shit to did, so we riding for that. And that nigga that was down with me, rest of day. Switch sides, guess his new friends, one of them dead. Probably be murdered for the shit that I say. I bring the real, be a legend, breathing the dead. Lord, listen to me, God don't like ugly, it was written. And Nas, your whole damn style is written. You heard my melody, read about my life in the papers. All my run-ins with authorities, felonious capers. Now you wanna live my life, so it's a house and eyes. Niggas that don't rhyme right, we stage too many movies. Blow them up against the wall, close his eyes. Since you lie, goodbye. Let the real live niggas hear the truth from me. And what would you do if it was me, nigga? Against all odds, hoping my true motherfuckers know this be the realest shit I ever wrote. Against all odds, up in the studio getting blown to the truest shit I ever spoke. Against all odds, hoping my true motherfuckers know this be the realest shit I ever wrote. Against all odds, up in the studio getting blown to the truest shit I ever spoke. Against all odds, 21 guns out to my true thug niggas. 21 guns salute to my niggas that died in the line. Represent to the fullest being soldiers and military minds that play the rules of the game. 21 guns salute. I salute you, my niggas, stay strong. I ride for you, I rhyme for you, I roll for you. It's all you. It's all you goose made niggas coming for you. Against all odds. I don't care who the fuck you touch me or at you. I know you motherfuckers can think I forgot. And I ain't forgot, nigga. I just remember what you told me. You said don't go to war unless I got my money right. I got my money right, nigga.
Good morning to everybody. I seen certain comments. Hold on. I'm about to come up so I can see everybody. Make sure everybody's statements are showing. Good morning, everybody. I'm so behind on videos. I know y'all wanted me to do the Quincy Jones, and I'm going to acknowledge that later on. There's so many things I got to. I just had to get that bullshit previously out the way. They got some other shit to acknowledge too, but yeah, just like the prophet Samuel, I got to come with the sword. Okay, I'm here for it. You're gonna dig this. Hold on. I think I had seen somebody saying that he didn't say it. So give me a second. Y'all already know to hit the like button. You already know to hit the share button. You already know if you're not subscribed to hit the break yourself. The moment that you come in, break yourself for the likes, break yourself for the shares. You know what I mean? You already know if you're not subscribed, you know what I mean, to come on in and subscribe to the channel, man. Good morning to Ron. All right, I see Jay. Want to punch Tommy in his face. No, I don't want to punch the brother. I just want to correct Tommy. You know, it's this disease that's been going around called sucker ass nigga. And it's like everybody and their mama been getting it. I'm talking about really trying to tarnish and put blemishes and trying to diminish and abolish the legacy of what these legends have created in times past without any irrefutable proof. It's like it's a sucker ass nigga disease going around, and niggas is like, you know, they just wake up and just like, you know what I mean, and just possessed with the spirit of suckerdom. And they just getting into some evangelism with the criticism and criticizing every motherfucker, every real nigga. And it's like they coming all on one accord. It's just bitch niggas season. And bitch niggas coming from here, bitch niggas coming from there, bitch niggas coming from out the sewer, bitch niggas is coming from bitch nigga planet, and they all just coming on one accord to assassinate the character of individuals that everybody knows that was respectable and reputable at one time. And then they speaking on people that's not even here to defend themselves. Marvin Gaye is not here to defend himself. You know what I mean? Pac is not here to defend himself. That man has been dead now for over 20 years. I think Marvin Gaye died in 1984, the 1st of April. You know, he been dead. Hold on. They won't let you click on that bell. Okay, bro, you might have to disable YouTube and then sit up there and revive it once more. Come back. Enable it again. Hold on. Make sure I ain't missing nobody. Good morning. I see Ned up in here with her fine ass. She probably just coming out the gym. But no, I don't want any harm to come to Tommy. I think that's weak. Unless somebody has done something where it was just so abominable, as a street nigga, you have to. But no, you know, when you put your hands on an individual just because something that they said, you only make that person's words powerful. No, I don't think that the brother needs to be touched. But I don't know, like you already have a cool platform, and to use your big platform to slander Pac's name. Before I even get started, let me make sure I got everybody. Hold on. Y'all already know to share it. See, no, that was the problem when he had went to that Black Subconscious Movement event, and one of the brothers had put their hands on Tommy. That was totally unwise. There was no need to put your hands on Tommy. All that let us know was that Tommy was powerful, and the things that he had said were so powerful that you wanted to put your hands on the brother. No, you know, they should have intellectually battled him and just destroyed everything that he was talking about if they felt that they were capable. So no, we're not. I'm not encouraging violence on Tommy Sotomayor. I just want to correct some of the statements that he made. Hold on, I'm just making sure everybody's statement is showing before I get started. Niggas got to be responsible for the statements that they make. You know what I mean? You got to. Oh no, get the audience in here. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Share this on Facebook. Share it on Twitter. Share it on Instagram. You know what I mean? Share it. See, you just doing this for clout. You trying to make some money, brother. I started the video playing. Anytime I start a video where I'm playing a song that I don't have the copyrights to, I'm not even getting paid. You're not going to see an ad for this because I'm not getting paid. Most of the videos that I have posted, I'm playing music in them that I don't have the copyrights to. I'm not getting paid from it. So put that away. No, I just wanted to definitely, you know what I mean, come back and, you know, give my thoughts on it. That's all. Look at Robin. I know you wanted some YouTube money. That was my plot all along. I never let anybody statement. Right, get you in your feelings. For the brother that said that Tommy didn't say it, I'm going to play you a clip of what Tommy said. I'm going to play you a few clips because many of you are not aware. You know what I mean? So, but I'm going to make you aware. And then I'm going to correct. In the same way that I'm correcting somebody's false, you know, information about Pac, you know, and I didn't even get to, you know him, you know, but I just, you know, love the legacy and everything like that. That's how I expect anybody that if you actually possess anything that you profess to have for individuals such as like and love, if you see somebody speaking, you know what I mean, just a bunch of bullshit, false shit, you know, on an individual, how could you stand around with that? How could you applaud that? How could you be in agreement with that? Well, I didn't agree with it. For you to stand there or listen to that, you know, or even laugh at that, you're in agreement with that. I'm not in agreement with putting lies on anybody's name. The reason why you haven't seen me, even with certain people in the game, you know, me post certain shit about them, because even though that's my enemies, you know, man, at least they think they my enemies, they're not powerful enough, it's because, you know, the information is coming from a bitch and, you know, she's in her feelings and I'm not about to do all that. You know what I mean? Now, if it become 3 or 4 of them or, you know, if it's just too much information, then okay, that's coming from one, then okay. But no, I don't be into that. Even with people that don't like me, I'm never going to lie on you. You're just not that powerful to compel me to lie on you. No, that's not manly. Even if you lie on me, I can't reduce myself to that same bitch ass nigga behavior. And to all you young men that's listening, if somebody lies on you or they're doing something to destroy your character, I promise you they will reap what they have sown. There's no need for you to come down from the heavens and participate in bitch ass nigga behavior, because now you make yourself equivalent to the same bitch ass nigga that's lying on you. When you are the truth will fight for you. When people come on one accord to lie on you, you know what I mean, it might last for a moment, but it's not going to destroy your movement if your movement is basically built on the foundation of truth. Even if you had an innumerable amount of bitch-ass niggas coming together on one accord, they are not powerful enough to destroy the movement that is built upon the foundation of truth. They're just not powerful enough. And they can sashay and they can sit up there and just get all sissified and, you know what I mean, just have a bitch-ass nigga conference. But all them bitch-ass nigga conferences trying to assassinate your name, it's not going to work. Okay, cool, I got it now. All right, let me play this for you. Play a little bit. So you don't think I'm lying. Now, before I even start, how many people have actually heard the Tupac Vibe interview? Who remember that? Who remembers the Tupac Vibe interview? Whoever watched that video in its entirety? Okay, Slim said he's seen it. Okay. Bro, you did not? For my niggas that's like 30s and 40s and things like that, come on, man, I expect you to know that, man. It was an interview back in the day that Pac did with Vibe. Okay, now, within that interview, do you ever remember Pac saying, you know, when West Coast G's get together and have sex, with East Coast G's. And then he tried to come back and fix it up saying, East Coast G's meaning women. Do you remember him saying that? Do you remember anything of Pac saying that within the interview? Because Tommy, so first of all, somebody sent him a bullshit video from a channel that is just like it's a channel for the pimp game that is known for endeavoring to destroy the character of reputable, respectable pimps who got notoriety, popularity, and prosperity in the game. You know what I mean? If you got popularity, if you got people gravitating to you for whatever reason, maybe it's your characteristics, materialistics, whatever. But if you got any magnetism about yourself and people will like it and people like watching you or hearing you, you know what I mean? It's an individual, even for the pimp game. He takes out all times within his existence, and his whole purpose is to destroy the character of those who are popular in the game. That's his whole motive. When anybody say anything negative or going out their way, always think, okay, but what is your inspiration for this? And there's somebody, it's a hoax channel, it's a Tupac channel, and the whole channel is to discredit, is to sit up there and diminish the legacy of Tupac, to make him a homosexual, to make him a fake thug, to make him a liar, to make him into just basically a bitch ass nigga in all simplicity. So, you know what I mean? He actually took statements, clips from this video that was brought out by this bitch ass channel. Hold on. And presented it to his people. And see, that's the problem with people who have large platforms, or just platforms, period. Because they get so popular that whatever they say, people are just going to be in agreement with it just because this individual said it. And it becomes irrefutable just because this person said it, because of his, popularity with the people. And you got people that's laughing and they just ha-ha and kikiing and shot-shaying and, a bunch of niggas just parlaying in the comment section on a real nigga's name, on a real nigga's time. And that shit is not cool. That's not cool. Let's say, okay, for example, if Pac was alive, not even for example, but if Pac was alive, do you think he would have came out with that video? I don't believe so. But due to the fact that Pac has been dead for decades, you have individuals, coming together on one accord to try to destroy the legacy of Pac, and that shit is gay as hell. Let me play a little something. Hold on.
Now,
watch how they edited the video. This is what I mean by technology. People can actually take something that you said. They can take your paperwork, try to make it look like you said this, or if you had an interview, make it twisted, make you say that, take a video, present it as if you said some gay ass shit, you know what I mean, and edit the video, edit all type of shit. So watch this. Hold on.
let's get into it. I have always felt Tupac, and especially if you saw some of his early interviews, very effeminate. Sorry. Very effeminate. When I was young, I used to stand like this. Let me see if I can get this.
That's not even the one. Give me a second. There we go. Hold on. And let me say this before I even go to that. A lot of people had tried to insinuate that Pac was a homosexual due to that interview in his earlier years. I think Pac was like 17 years old. And at that time, you know, I mean, Pac, this is before he had came to the Bay. Okay? This is before he had came over because yes, he does come from the East Coast. But in my opinion, the West Coast raised Pac. Now, of course, he got the knowledge of arts and, you know, his vocabulary and, you know what I mean, the knowledge of this, the origin of that, the founder of this. I mean, he became a knowledgeable young man over there on that East Coast. That East Coast had given Pac a lot. Can't take nothing away from the East Coast. But as far as him evolving into manhood, that's the West Coast. The West Coast did that to Pac. Pac went over there to the West Coast, over there in Oakland, and started seeing pimps, started seeing Macs, started seeing gangsters, you know what I mean? And pretty much conformed to the image that was on in the Bay. So it ain't no disrespect to the East Coast, you know what I mean? Because the East Coast is definitely reputable and respectable, you know, but as far as who raised Pac, who made Pac that masculine, you know, motherfucker. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when you've been participating in something and you only participated in your ignorance, within your ignorance. But once you came into the knowledge of something, it hit you and you was like, oh, this is how I should be behaving. This is it. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much how it was, you know what I mean, for him coming to the West Coast. You know what I mean? As far as East Coast niggas don't want to agree with that, but when Pac got super masculine, when Pac stood up there and got super gangster and everything, that's because he had came over to the West Coast. Hold on.
I don't know if when I was young, I used to stand like this.
Let me go to this part.
You gonna let the dogs on me?
Yeah. No. When we manifest the best of the West Side and the best of the East Side, and we bring that together, you know what I mean? When East Coast G's have sex with West Coast G's.
Tupac did not just say that. Tupac did not just say what he just said. Listen again.
When we manifest the best of the West Side and the best of the East Side, and we bring that together, you know what I mean? When East Coast G's have sex with West Coast G's.
Tupac said. Tupac said. Oh no!
Okay, did y'all even hear that? Or do I need to rewind how they hold on.
Gay.
Do I need to sit up there and rewind that back? You couldn't hear how they edited the video and made Pac sound like and took his same voice when West Coast G's start having sex with East Coast G's. You know, G's meaning women. You know what I mean? Did you hear that? Trying to fuck up what Pac said. Well, you know what I'm saying? When West Coast G's start having sex with East Coast G's, G's meaning women. You know what I mean? Like, do you see how they tried to fuck with what Pac said? And tried to make it into some gay shit. He didn't, and see, Tommy has to know, he got to be intelligent enough to know that somebody played with the damn video, because all he had to do was watch the original video, the real vibe interview with Pac, that's damn near 30 minutes long, and you know what I mean, then it's other clips, which makes it longer, but you know what I mean, when you watch that, Pac ain't never said no, when West Coast G's start having sex with East Coast G's, he never said that. So, like I said, the whole, let me go back, because I want everybody to be able to hear that.
The shooting was orchestrated. The killing was orchestrated.
By sure.
Somebody said, why is Sheriff Clark being interviewed? That ain't Sheriff Clark. That's Frank Alexander. And Frank Alexander is sweet as Jay Alexander. I'm just saying.
You gonna let the dogs on me?
Yeah. No.
Look at him.
When we manifest the best of the West Side and the best of the East Side, and we bring that together, you know what I mean? When East Coast G's have sex with West Coast G's.
Tupac did not just say that. Tupac did not just say what he just said. Listen again.
When we manifest the best of the West Side and the best of the East Side, and we bring that together, you know what I mean? When East Coast G's have sex with West Coast G's.
Tupac said, oh no. Tupac is gay. Tupac is gay. You gay.
For the individuals that said that Tommy never said that Tupac is gay, I would never do a video and I make that the title and I don't have any type of evidence to support what I'm saying. I'm not that type of individual. So if I say something, you got to believe that it's a reason why I said it. I'm never going to say you said or did something and I don't have any audio, no visual, no paperwork to support what I'm saying. I'm not going to play with no paperwork. I'm not going to edit no videos to, you know what I mean, support what I'm saying. No, if I said that you said it or you did it, best to believe I got something, you know what I mean, that, and you could go check it out for yourself. You know what I mean? It's Tommy Sotomayor. Tommy Sotomayor, is it possible that the rapper Tupac Shakur was gay? Watch with an open mind and decide. Watch with an open mind and decide. You know what I mean? Pac so much of the man. Pac so much of a cold motherfucker that he hasn't been here in decades. And you got niggas still taking out time within their day to try to destroy the legacy of Pac. That's how cold, you know what I mean, in a way to make you like, God damn, I got a long way to go. Pac been dead for decades, and you got motherfuckers still getting up with the motive of trying to destroy the legacy of Pac. That's crazy. No.
I don't. Let's hear it again. No, we gotta hear it again.
When we manifest the best of the West Side and the best of the East Side, and we bring that together, you know what I mean? When East Coast G's have sex with West Coast G's, these G's being women. Yes, you know.
Charlie, I understand that you are a Tommy Sotomayor fan, and brother, I don't have nothing against him either, at all. I have nothing against Tommy. Unlike others, you know, some people really have a pure hatred for Tommy. I've actually seen Tommy speak on certain subjects, and the brother was intelligent. He made some very meaningful points. So, you know, I'm not saying this out of hatred or dislike for Tommy. I'm just saying this on some real shit. You know, when an individual, you know, because Pac wasn't God. Pac wasn't a perfect individual. Pac was like you and me. He made mistakes. Pac was also young. Pac also didn't see 3 decades of existence. So, you know what I mean, the mistakes and things that he did, please keep in mind that this is a young black man, okay? But at the same time, you know what I mean, the man did have a great legacy that nobody in, especially the rap history will ever have. Biggie's not going to have it. Nobody else is going to have it. Period. So like I said, you have individuals that wake up in the morning and instead of thinking about, something that could be beneficial towards their life, so many things that they could be thinking about, but they get up with the purpose of trying to destroy the legacy of Pac. Now, when you sit up there and you go watch the Pac interview with Vibe, just like I said, and you watch the whole video in its entirety, because I could play it right now. I could play the whole. Is that what you want? After I play this, did you want me to play the whole entire motherfucking interview? Because I wouldn't have said it if it had not been true. But like I said, you could go watch the whole Pac interview with Vibe. Pac never said that. Pac never said, well, we manifest the best of the West with West Coast G's, start having sex with East Coast G's, G's meaning women. He never said that. He never said anything like that. You know what I'm saying? At all. But when you are an individual who is loved, by men, and let me also say this. Tommy said that he is the best fan, the greatest fan that Pac has ever had. Okay? Ever had. This is my problem with these males that profess to be men, and that's exactly why I stay around and hang around women. You know what I mean? I do got a few, people I hang with as far as pimps and people in other different lifestyles, but I keep the men crowd, I keep that very low. Because what happens is niggas be starting off as fans. They like you, they admire you, they applaud you, they glorify you. And them same people that had glorification for you, them same niggas that was like Team Tupac, Team Machiavelli, them niggas was with the palms in their hand. They had the pom-poms and the motherfucking heels. Give me a T, give me a U, give me a P, give me an A. You know what I mean? Give me a C. These are the same motherfuckers. Hold on. These are the same motherfuckers who was cheering for you, your best cheerleaders. Now all of a sudden, they your best haters. Now all of a sudden they have a ministry. It's their whole purpose in life. They act like they got a mandate from heaven to sit up there and try to hate on you. But 2 seconds ago, these niggas was like your best fans. These was your greatest fans. They was like, oh my God, everything you do, yes. Them niggas was cheering for you better than your mama. And then they go from sitting over there being your best fans to now being your best haters. You know what I mean? So that's why for niggas that's coming up, in the game or in the world, hey man, be very careful who you allow to come around you. Be very careful. Like I always say, it's mandatory to do inventory on anybody that's endeavoring to come in your territory. It always starts like that. I got a lot of individuals that stay in my DM, my inbox, that call my phones. Oh man, seeing I watch all your videos, man. You help me so much. Oh man, you giving so much game. But I have to be conscious that these would be the same individuals. Hold on. These would be the same individuals that will, be in the comment sections of my haters, on one accord with my haters, endeavoring to assassinate my name. It's certain individuals, like I said, these niggas was team sinful. These niggas had bigger pom-poms, the best heels, the best bra on. These niggas was sitting over there with vocal ranges of a Karen Clark Shear, screaming your name. All in the comments, man, seeing that was powerful, man, that was profound. But when they called in, and when I let certain niggas know that they wasn't pimps, you know what I mean, or they wasn't in the game, leave the game alone, go get you a job, leave that street shit alone, that's not you. And when I told these niggas the truth, now all of a sudden, these niggas is divas in the comment sections of motherfucking pimp haters. So that's why I say I don't sit up there and bless niggas with my time like that. You know what I mean? Because I just know how niggas is. Niggas will sit up there, man, 1 minute and they just, everything you do, they clapping for you. Then 2 seconds later, they over there hate. Hold on. I want to see what the homie said. Hold on. I'll sit up there and they stopped cheerleading. That's right. Okay, it's back. They stopped cheerleading. But, you know what I mean? These would be the same individuals that when you were, you know what I mean, cool with them, you was the best definition of the truth. But then when they get on Discord with you, then they sit up there and, you know, be on some other shit. Hold on, let me help the trolls. Because I did that for you. I let you basically say whatever you wanted to say the last time. The last 2 videos, I allowed the trolls to say whatever they wanted to say, and I told everybody to not block you. And I gave you guys the liberty to call in and say whatever you want to say. You didn't say that. You sit up there and you put your tail, you know what I mean, behind your ass, and, you know, you shut the fuck up. So, you know. Yeah. I allowed them the last 2 videos to get it in. They didn't call in like real men, because they not real men. Hold on for a minute. But that was some other shit. Pac ain't never said no shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know, how could you be in agreement? See, me, I'm the type of individual, I'm not going to speak against something or speak against someone without doing my homework first. So you got individuals in agreement, you know, that Pac said something in the Vibe interview, and they didn't even go check to go listen to the damn Vibe interview to see if what Tommy was playing was true. They just took what the brother said as to be irrefutable without doing their own research. By the way, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't liked, hit the like button. You already know, break yourself for the likes. Break yourself for the shares. Hit that share button, hit that like button. And if you're not commenting, give your opinion. Everybody get involved. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure I want everybody's statements to show. Exactly, Jay. Confirmation of information is a must. But you know, on the internet, you can say what you want and pretend to be, you know, something that you're not. You know what I mean? That's all. Hold on for a minute. But anybody that knew the interview knew instantly that he was lying. That Pac wouldn't say no shit like that. There we go. So let me get back. Play that one more again. Then I'm going to play another clip and another clip and another clip. Because y'all knew this was coming. Hold on.
You know what I mean? When East Coast G's have sex with West Coast G's, these G's being women. You know what I mean? When East Coast G's have sex with West Coast G's.
He said this G's being women.
You know what I mean?
Oh no! Said you see what y'all saying? He must be editing with it. No.
Hold on. Out here was fucked up. All right, there we go. Okay, Bree, what moments did he have? Because I'm going to open up the phone lines and allow you to call in and give your opinion. And just like I'm speaking, I'm gonna listen to you. Hold on.
He said, Pac is gay. Say what he just said. Listen again. Why Sheriff Clark being interviewed? That ain't Sheriff Clark. That's Frank Alexander. And Frank Alexander is sweet as Jay Alexander. I'm just saying.
You gonna let the dogs on me?
No.
See, just like this brother, talking about true to the game. Didn't Pac say he got raped in jail? No trolling, real question. That type of shit. Like, people have to realize in life, we just gonna have some people they just not there. Pac ain't never said no shit about him being raped in jail. As a matter of fact, damn near in every interview, even in the Vibe interview that I'm talking about, Pac spoke against that. Because Pac said within the Vibe interview that you had little kids calling in, you know what I mean, sitting over there, not calling in, but writing them and asking them, they saying that, you know what I mean, you got raped in jail. And I can only imagine what Pac had to go through, because that's what I was saying in the last interview with old girl, Andrea Jackson. You know what I mean? When she sat up there and made them false accusations against Pac, you know what I mean? That mentally would destroy a person. If you become a trash can for negativity, if you become a trash can for bullshit, you know what I'm saying? It will kill you. If you sit up there and digest that bullshit, if you allow people to call you, tag you into bullshit, and you sit up there and keep entertaining that bullshit, as a man thinketh, so is he. As a man thinketh, so is he. So if you're constantly thinking about the lies that people tell on you, the false accusations that people bring against you to bring down your name, to bring down your legacy, you know what I mean? It's going to minimize your greatness. You're not going to be able to think at your greatest capabilities. And Pac had a very infinite, beautiful mind. But one thing about Pac, by him being raised by his mother and coming up around women, when Pac got into situations that he disliked, like a lot of males, black males that profess to be black men, as soon as he came into a situation that he had discord with, he would instantly emotionally react and not mentally respond, simply because he was raised around women. So if you constantly seeing your mother, whenever she disagreed with something, whenever your mother, you know what I mean, ain't feeling something, and if she emotionally reacts all the time, that's the same behavior that you're going to conform to, and that's what Pac did. So not even just emotionally reacting and cursing out the police and spitting at the camera and all of that, but even in his decision to join death row. You know what I mean? That's why I was saying that woman killed Pac. You could say Orlando did it. You could say the government did it. You could say, you know what I mean, Suge had him set up. I'm telling you that these situations would have never occurred if not that bitch had set up there, you understand me, and even lied on Pac. Because by that bitch lying on Pac went to jail, and that's when all of the rape rumors came in. The people had already mentally destroyed Pac. And because Pac was a very passionate person, a very emotional person, when you constantly listening to bullshit, yes, that bullshit compelled him to make some of the greatest music known to mankind, because that's what emotions will fire you up to do. But mentally in other areas, the brother was already destroyed. The brother was already dead. The brother didn't have nobody in his corner to give him that encouragement, to give him that inspiration, and let him know that, Pac, this is what is coming. Every great man got to go through this. when you are a leader, when you're a great preacher, teacher, motivational speaker, whenever you got a high calling on your life or a purpose to bring empowerment, enlightenment to the people, that your own people sometimes will come together on one accord to try to destroy you. The same people that you endeavoring to help will be the same people that's coming on one accord to destroy your motherfucking ass. So, you know what I mean? It's not, before it was Pop, you know what I mean? It was Brother Malcolm. You know what I mean? Brother Malcolm builded the Nation of Islam. Yes, the infinite mind of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is the reason why a lot of great things are in existence for the Nation of Islam. But by Malcolm X being the informative representative of the Nation of Islam, speaking so eloquently pertaining to any subject that he spoke upon, everybody gravitated to the Nation of Islam. Minister Farrakhan even said, after listening to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I thought it was a great speech. It was electrifying. It was something that I had never heard before. But I still didn't want to become a Muslim until I heard Malcolm X. So it was Brother Malcolm that compelled Farrakhan to even become a Muslim, not the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So it was the mouthpiece. So whenever you have a talent, whenever you have gifts that your brothers don't have, jealousy is going to occur. You're going to receive jealousy in the streets. You're going to receive jealousy in the church. A lot of people didn't understand, you know what I mean, what I meant when I sat up there and I said that, you know, sometimes the church will actually prepare you, you know what I mean, for the streets. And what I meant by that is a lot of the situations that people go through, you know what I mean, for a lot of things that people go through in the streets, they already was basically going through all that. Pretty much. Hold on for a minute. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Bam. Bam. There you go. Right there. Had to help the brother out. The brother wanted to exit. I had to give the brother an exit. But like I was saying, whenever you have a ministry, whenever you have a gift that the Most High has blessed you with, that the other brothers don't have, they're going to come on one accord. Your own brothers that you endeavor to help, they're going to come on one accord trying to destroy you because they don't have that. They don't have that gift. God didn't bless their ass with it. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Everybody want to be the man. Everybody want to be the individual that everybody gravitates to, that everybody asks questions, that everybody receives enlightenment from. But you don't have that ministry. So you had different brothers, even within the Nation of Islam, that had pure hatred for Brother Malcolm. Now, whether you want to agree or not, but, you know, whatever reason, of course, I'll deal with that at another time. But, you know, even before Malcolm had got killed, physically, mentally, the damage was already done by the nation. They can't argue with that. You can say that the government caused this. The government came together to do this, and they used the black man to do this, to cause discord in the nation. But because there was so much hypocrisy going on, not just, you know, that's another subject, not just, you know, they profess with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, but ministers, you know what I mean, that making threats to Malcolm. Malcolm was already destroyed. Because if you dedicated your whole life to helping individuals, and these same individuals sit up there and come on one accord to destroy you, it will mentally fuck you up. I'm going to give you the number in a little while. Chop some game with me. All right. Let me finish this. And when I open up the phone lines, brother, you will have the liberty to call in and chop up as much game as you desire. There you go. But let me play that one more again. Because there was so many people saying, Man, Tommy didn't say that. Tommy did say that. That's why I'm doing the video. Because a lot of you squares that never even took out the time to learn the music or the legacy of Pop, when people with large platforms say things, you take it and you run with it. So we got to have an individual. It's got to be a balance. It's got to be an individual telling the truth about things. And like I said, I'm not chasing cloud or, man, you just trying to get money off Tommy. Like I said, I played music earlier. I'm not getting no music for this. I'm not getting no money for this. I just had to let it be known to the people, especially to the young people, that that's false. You can go listen to that Pac interview yourself. He didn't even make that comment. He didn't even make that statement.
When we manifest the best of the West Side and the best of the East Side, and we bring that together, you know what I mean? When East Coast G's have sex with West Coast G's.
Tupac did not just say that. Tupac did not just say what he just said. Listen again.
When we manifest the best of the West Side and the best of the East Side, and we bring that together, you know what I mean? When East Coast G's have sex with West Coast G's.
And then let me also say this. Some people know that Pac didn't say that, but they still laughed. They still laughed at a lie that was tarnishing the legacy of another man. Why? Because it was entertaining. So people could care less about the truth. You really think people care about, you know what I mean, whether Pac really even said it or not? Some people didn't. They didn't give a fuck. They just want to be entertained. They just want to laugh. And if they could have to laugh at your expense, so be it. If it tarnish, destroy whatever legacy you have or whatever credibility that you have, you know, just to make me laugh, so be it. That's a lot of people's mentality. Crazy, but it's true. You know what I mean? Nobody could care about, you know, what's true or what's false. Is he snitching? Is he not snitching? Is he a pedophile? Is he not a pedophile? Is he a homosexual? Did he sit up there and beat women? Did he do this? A lot of people really don't care whether it's true or not, because the lie is entertaining. They're not even going to search to see whether or not it is a lie or is the truth. They just want to receive the lie because the lie is entertaining. So if it makes me laugh or it brings false joy to my life, it is what it is. And it's sad, but it's very true.
Oh no! Tupac is gay. Tupac is gay. You can't. No. Let's hear it again. No, we gotta hear it again.
When we manifest the best of the West Side and the best of the East Side, and we bring that together, you know what I mean? When East Coast G's have sex with West Coast G's, these G's being women. Yes, you know.
He said these G's being women.
And to show you that this was a lie, even if you didn't know what Pac said in the Vibe interview, those of you that actually saw the video, okay, the video, you would know that in Tommy's video, the words don't even match his mouth movement. Okay? Like if you read Pac's mouth, it doesn't match the audio that's playing. And we both know, as well as, you know, anybody that, you know, you got individuals that tried to emulate Pac, sounded like Pac. You had the realest that was on death row. he sounded exactly like Pac, did he not? And I'm not saying the realist did that. I'm just saying that, you know what I mean, there's other individuals that sound like Pac that made this statement. But the realist sounds exactly like Pac. Exactly like Pac. Those that know the realist, you know what I'm saying? So to pin that, you got to be smart. You got to be an individual with a mind. You got to be an individual with a brain. Because if you don't think, people will pull a fast one on you. People will pull a wool over your eye, and they'll have you hating the truth. They'll have you speaking against the truth if you don't think for yourself. That go for me or anybody else with a platform. Don't ever take what an individual's saying behind a pulpit, on YouTube, anywhere. Me, your pastor, your bishop, the teacher in the classroom, the professor at your college. You better do your own personal research to find out if the preacher is lying, if the teacher is lying, if the YouTuber is lying, if that so-called pimp is lying, Mac is lying, or whoever. Do your own personal research to see if these things be so. One scripture that I like in the Bible, study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman needed not to be ashamed, rightly divided the words of truth. 2 Timothy 2:15. You got to do your own research. Don't ever just take what a person says just because they presented it in a comical way or it appears to be factual. You better do your own research. Don't ever take it as it's the incontestable truth until you do your own research. And then once you do your own research and it gives confirmation to the information that preacher, teacher, whoever is saying, then you could be on one accord with it. But don't just take something just for face value. You're going to fuck up every time.
Oh, no. So then you see what y'all said? He must have edited it. No, that's what he said. He said that. Tupac said that. DGs being women. Who would say that? That don't make any sense. The DGs being women. Who says that? Come on, y'all. Who says that? These G's being women.
And the people in the comment section, they tried to say he didn't say sex. He said sets. But that didn't even make sense. Pac didn't even say that. He never said sex or sets in the interview. So the people in the comment section didn't even know what the fuck they was talking about because Pac didn't even say sets. He didn't say sex. He didn't say sets. He didn't say none of that shit. That wouldn't even make sense. When East Coast G's and West Coast G's start having sets together, these G's being women, that don't go together. That don't even go together. He didn't say sex or sets. That's somebody making an audio to discredit and abolish the legacy that Pac established in this world. And even decades later, people are talking about a man that's been dead for years. And a decade from now, a decade after that, another decade after that, they still gonna be talking about Pac.
These G's being women. That didn't clean it up. That didn't clean it up. The DGs being women. He didn't say no sex. He said sex. Because if he said sex, he wouldn't have had to say women, you jackass. Y'all listen to this. Y'all can't be that dumb. If he had said sex, then he would not have had to say women. Listen to them. Listen to the jackasses in the comment section trying their best to clean it up. There would have been, if he just meant sex, he would have never had to explain, I mean women. He would have never said that. That doesn't make any sense now. That makes no sense. If he said set, then he wouldn't have had to say women. Come on now. I can't believe y'all are doing that. Oh, no. He said sets. If he meant sets, then they would have never had to say women.
When we manifest the best of the West Side and the best of the East Side, and we bring that together, you know what I mean? When East Coast G's have sex with West Coast G's, these G's being women.
Yeah, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. If he said sex, and I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm gonna give it to y'all. You're right, Tupac didn't say sex. He said set. You know, set tripping. If he said set, then why would he say these G's being women?
And because he didn't say...
He would not have to classify...
That's because he said neither one.
The gender of the set. That makes no sense. I'll let you hear it again. That literally makes no sense.
This is what I'm going to do for y'all. Fuck it. Whoever got time, got time. I'm about to play the whole motherfucking interview before I open up the phone lines. I'm about to play this interview by Pop. That's what we about to do. I'm about to play the whole, I'm about to just shut shit down, play the whole interview by Pop, the real interview by Pop on Vibe, and let's see whether or not we hear this shit.
Just remember that right here, I could have been doing something with a lot of curses in it, and I wouldn't have rhymed with online vibes to the last word. It'd have been a whole bunch of motherfucking rockers. But I ain't gonna do that for the kids out there, so I changed. But vibe online. So imagine it was a rap on the back of that. Vibe online. Cool. That's it.
Where do you see yourself in 20 years from now?
If God give me breath for 20 more years, I see myself changing the world, because my thought patterns are so opposite of what's the norm.
Really?
So I would have to change the world, or I have to be changed by the world.
How is it working with Suge and everything East Coast for you? And a lot of your East Coast fans feel like your new allegiance to the West Coast has felt, you know, a lot of them feel maybe you're not as loyal to the East Coast anymore. And
That's so nonsense. Poppycock. Because this is not a new allegiance to the West Coast. I've been on the West Coast all this time. It's just because some people, not all,
right,
some people on the East Coast be on their dick so hard that they never heard me say that I'm living on the West Coast.
Right.
It's just that by me keeping it real, I always said where I came from. I always gave New York their props. On Me Against the World, I took a whole song to give it up. So now on the next album, when I want to give it up from my home, where I'm at, everybody got a problem? Why didn't we have no problem with Biggie saying Brooklyn in the house every fucking show he do? Why didn't I have a problem with Bronx and Boom? They just did a Sprite commercial off The Bridge and KRS. Why is it not hip hop when I do it? Well, I mean, goddamn. Why is it suddenly a nigga tripping when I do it? Why everybody else could have war, have beef within the music, talk about differences, and it's okay, it's music, it's hip hop, it's groundbreaking. When I do it, it's war. And that's all I'm doing. All I'm doing is saying I'm tired of you talking about where you from. And if that's what we're gonna do now, because we was doing it like hip hop was one nation. And I have proof to say what I was doing. I did more for the East Coast than the East Coast did. I put more guns in East Coast niggas' hands than East Coast niggas did when they came out here. I put them niggas on the more weed gates and weed spots and safe havens and safe spots than the East Coast did. I put more rappers on than they did. I gave Biggie his first shows. I was the one that I was that bridge that niggas used to walk on to get over here. I explained it. I'm the one that told you. I'm why all these niggas run around with a gangbang on their payroll now.
Is there still a beef going on with you and Biggie?
It was never a beef. It's only a difference in opinion.
Right.
To me, if I like my homeboy Suge gave me the best advice I could ever give from anybody. He said,
when people ask him if he's beefing with Bad Boy, with Puffy, he says like me going to a playground and picking on a little kid.
Right.
That's like me being mad at my little brother because he's getting cash now. I'm not mad at that. I'm just mad at my little brother when he don't respect me.
Yeah.
Now when you don't respect me, I'm gonna spank your ass. I don't give a fuck how rich you got on the block. I'm your big brother. I will break your big ass down. And that's my only point. And I feel as though he wronged me. You got out of hand and you wronged me. You got seduced by the power, not because he's an evil person,
Yeah.
but because money is evil if it's not handled right. If you lose your composure, you can do anything. And fear got stronger than love, and niggas did things that they know they weren't supposed to do. They know in their heart. That's why they get hell now.
Right.
They can't sleep. That's why they telling all the reporters and all the people, why they doing this? They fucking up hip hop, because they in hell. They can't make money, they can't go anywhere, they can't look at themselves, because they know the prodigal son has returned. I'm alive. The ghost is walking around. You know what I mean? And I'm alive talking. In jail, I didn't talk. I made peace. Now, everybody that thinks that I disrespected or I love my East Coast fans. I'm from there. I'm eating New York pizza. I drive New York Jeeps. Want to hear New York. But I'm saying, let's keep it real for a second. If you have the love of music that you are, study. Go back and study. Study how Party and Bullshit was me before I met Biggie. You don't hear my style in this rap. Study how after I met Biggie, Ready to Die come out, his whole style changed. Study. Study why I would be mad. Study why I would be mad when half of New York, half of the major New York rappers, or they managers, or they agents, or they somebody was there when I got shot. And nobody could give me no information. Just study that. Study how when Wu-Tang got their chain snatched at 6'6" Dukes, I not only found who did it, but gave them the message that if they want to see the niggas that did it, they can see them. Man to man. Just you and them. No guns, no nothing. If you feel like that. That's all I ask for. That's all I ask for. If you're going to act like you a gangster or a G or the king of New York, I'm going to expect that. And when you don't come through, then I'm going to want to crush your empire. And that's what it's time for.
So do you think Puffy was involved in the shooting?
Only they can answer that question. I have my own opinion, but I wouldn't slander their name like they did mine. I wouldn't say things that I knew, you know what I mean? I believe so. I do believe so. I have proved things that I can say that will back up my claim, but this is not for the world to know about. You know what I mean? It's between me and him, and only he knows. So every time he say it didn't happen, or that's the only thing that makes this become an issue to everybody. Because you see what I said in the Vibe article. I basically bowed out and was going to go ahead about my life. The next issue, that wasn't even the next issue, because them cowards waited about 4 issues before they got their story together. 4 issues later, half of New York is commenting on me getting shot. And before, they was all like, we didn't see nothing. In the first issue, read it, Vibe viewers. Nobody seen shit. The 4th issue, when they came back with a reply, everybody knew what I did. They knew what I said. I was acting. Who gets shot 5 times in acts? Oh, I didn't get shot 5 times in their vision. I only got shot once because they found the bullet. The police found it, but now they the cops. Now they doing detective work. They found the bullet. Oh, you found the bullet, huh? So what is this other shit in me then? What was the doctors talking about? What? Can you explain these other holes in me? How'd I get gunpowder all over me? That is so to my intelligence. So yes, I did say Thug Life was dead. Yes, I bowed out, all of that. But when they said that, they breathed new life in me. Yeah. And Thug Life not only became a rap group, but it became a way of life for life for me. Because they disrespected me, my name, my family, what I had been through. They said that I couldn't be in pain. I could not feel, I could not be hurt. In my moment of pain, when I was shot 5 times in jail for a crime I didn't commit, while every other black person, whoever they was fucking babies in the ass or killing bitches and cutting them in 50 pieces, these niggas got support. I go to jail for a crime everybody know I did not commit, get shot 5 times, and I'm getting raped in jail, wompty. They just saying anything to assassinate my character. What that showed me, remember this lack of a conscience when I come out. Remember this lack of mercy when I come out. Remember this lack of compassion when I come out. But now I come out, everybody want to calm down and relax and forget what you said. Donnie Simpson was on TV in front of bars like this going, who am I? Tupac. But I'm wrong. You feel me? Niggas is hypocrites. You read where I gave my whole soul to you motherfuckers and said, yo, I'm through. I just want to chill. I just want to live life. And motherfuckers took shots from every direction. They thought that meant that I'm gay now. Here, fuck me in the ass now. So, okay, you want to see some macho shit? I'm the most macho nigga out here. I thought you niggas knew. I'm the most thuggish nigga out here. I have no motherfucking fear. I have no fear. I have only ambition, and I want mine. And I will do anything to protect and feed my family. And these niggas represent a threat. Because I worked too hard on this. And as far as hip-hop and all of that, I feel as though I'm not the god of hip-hop, but what we do on the West Coast, I sold 5 million in 2 months. Biggie album been out 2 years. He's barely touching 2 million. This nigga that had 50 remixes, 1,000. He got everybody in New York in his videos and still barely touching 2 million. I've been out 2 months. My shit sold 5 million with 2 videos out. I'm just starting. These niggas can't touch us. They can't. They can't. Really, it's funny.
I think the new era of rap is like non-thug life or whatever. Like, where do you see it?
That's what they want to do.
Okay.
That's what they want to do because now everybody is shell-shocked and they have the trauma. We've been having traumatic nights always. I want to get away from it a lot. I tried to get away from it, but you can't. That's what they taught me.
Right.
The streets didn't teach me that thug life can never die. The world taught me that. I thought I could retire and move on. When I moved on to the so-called real world, the civilized world, these motherfuckers is worse than the niggas in the streets. They was telling, I had little girls writing to me crying, saying you got raped in jail, I'm so sorry. That shit right there is what will fuel the anger that will never die. I had to write letters to 1,000 little kids explaining to them that I would be dead before a motherfucker would rape me, and you know that. So, as far as everybody, there is no mercy in my heart. You know what I mean? I'm not out here on no wild shit like I was before. This is not the same Tupac, believe me. I'm just very pissed off. And don't think because you see me at an award show smiling or giving away an award or because I don't fight at this time, and that don't mean I ain't mad. I'm pissed off. And this ain't, don't tell me ain't nothing wrong and we should all be together and woo-woo-woo because y'all niggas ain't getting no more money. You ain't getting no money because I made it that way.
You have groups coming out, you produce
Yeah,
groups?
the Outlaws.
Oh, really?
I murdered Thug Life and gave birth to the Outlaws. I murdered Thug Life. Them niggas ain't act right. I murdered all of them as far as the music business. And I gave birth to the Outlaws. And they all blood relatives. Now I got a military, not mob like Italians, but mob like we've been mob orientated all our lives. Fuck that shit they be telling me about because everybody's saying because we choose to be organized now that we are emulating Italians and we should emulate Italians because they don't like us. Motherfuckers got to.
I'm going to keep playing it, but one thing I did want to say, everything that he's saying is confirming what I just said. Pac never even made them comments. Pac never made them statements. It was just that by him being an outspoken giant that was being recognized, they knew that they knew that Pac was emotional. They knew that he was passionate. So whenever you got a passionate individual that was raised by women and you make slander, if you slander his name, he's going to retaliate. He's going to acknowledge you. He's going to emotionally react. He's not going to, strategize. He just going to go off and go off and go off, especially when you're around them type of individuals. When you're around them type of individuals that just go off, if you hanging around gangbangers and gangsters every goddamn day, and the people that you're around, that you're associating yourself with, is walking time bombs, association brings similarities. So when he got out, in prison and hanging around, the mob and everything like that, he conformed to the behavior that was around him.
You know what I mean? We got organization because we peak game. And it's not the mob really that we seeing, it's really the government. They the biggest mob. That's who we study. Governments. Just like me, they say this guy's Mr. Duplicity. He's always saying this good shit to the females, and he say ho and this and that. See, that's where you're wrong. First you tell all the niggas, they tell him Too Short, he never say nice shit. And they telling him he's a horrible person. I say one bad shit on one side, a good shit on the other side, and I'm Mr. Duplicity. What does the world want? They have to sit their politically correct ass down and figure out what it is they want, because they bullshit. All the time. I'm really into books. I'm into the part. Right now, I'm into Mastering the Art of War, The Art of War. I just found all these new books. Thoughts of a General, How to Win an Argument Every Time, The Buying of a President. What's that book I got? The Russian guy? Stalin. I got that. Christopher Darden book. You'll Never Work Again in Hollywood. Whatever that is, when they talk about people that slept together. I'm reading that. A lot of different things, but mostly.
And let me also say this. If you got motherfuckers coming against you on one accord saying some old dumbass shit like, oh, you got raped in jail. Oh, nigga, you was in PC. Pac was in PC because they put him in PC. He had to get out of PC to be able to write a waiver, but they put him in PC. There's no paperwork that's saying that Pac, you know what I mean, said put me in PC. There's no proof, irrefutable proof, showing, you know what I mean, that Pac, you know what I mean, got raped. But they want to agree with these lies, number one, because it's entertaining. And number two, because there are people that worship Pac and look at him as a god. So because people don't have the capabilities to create that type of greatness, they don't have that magnetism about themselves. They are just basically emulating hate, you know what I mean, the individuals, you know what I mean, that do have these capabilities. And that's why you seen within the interview when Pac brought up that rape shit, instantly, you know what I mean, you hear the anger in his voice. Why do you hear the anger in his voice? Because the man ain't never been involved in any type of homosexuality. So when you got motherfuckers coming together, you know, man, I did hear that, you know, he got fucked in his ass, and then, you know what's the sad part? Is the same individuals that was agreeing with the lie and promoting that lie, a lot of them same individuals was involved in homosexual acts. That's how it be. You will have niggas, that's just like, okay, I put it out there that I don't eat ass, I don't eat pussy, I don't do that. You might have a bitch in the future, sinful line. He ate my ass on the first day. I sat on his motherfucking face. I just came from the track. I just came from working. I was trying to take a shower. The nigga wouldn't even let me take a shower. The nigga threw me on the couch and said, I gotta eat it now. I gotta taste it now. I was like, damn, you know what I mean? Let a bitch take a shower. He was like, no, fuck that. I want it while that fresh track smell is on you. I want it now, and I won't take no for a motherfucking answer, bitch. I'm not playing. Open them legs up. I'm about to eat a buffet in this bitch. And that bitch can tell that lie, and to the niggas that hate me or jealous of me, they gonna promote that lie to be the truth and say, I told you. This nigga said that he don't eat ass, he don't eat pussy, and look at this bitch. She said it right here. What you say, baby? He ate my ass, he ate my pussy, he sucked my toes. I had dirt under my toenails at the time. I was running away from a dog on Fig, and I slipped up and had dog. He licked the dirt. I was like, well, damn, can I take a shower first? And the nigga still wanted to taste me. And you have people, just because they in those activities and because I spoke against it and I let my preference be known that I don't participate in that type of shit, but when I spoke against it, you got niggas because they involved in that shit, they eating ass, they sucking on pussy, they sucking toes, they making deals and got the spirit of compromisation and they so-called pimping. That's the reason why they maintaining their little high school sweethearts and girlfriends and shit, because of the compromisation that these old bitch niggas got going on. So, you know what I mean? So, of course, when a lie come out about me, they gonna agree with the shit. Why they gonna agree with the shit? Because them niggas felt some type of way when I let it be known that within 33 years of existence, nigga, I've never been high, I've never been drunk in my life, I've never tasted pussy, I ain't ate ass like you niggas, I never been married before, I don't pop babies and bitches to try to maintain bitches, I don't got a daddy daycare program with my shit. So when I brag about me being me, you know, it make them little niggas feel some type of way, because they start feeling like, well, maybe if I wasn't a bitch ass nigga, maybe if I didn't sign that proposition deal 304 no 16 and let the bitch have her way, I wouldn't be having my way. But hey, anybody that know me, Philip Brandon Gilmore, nigga, I will walk on the side of the highway before I sit up there and give up my balls to ball. Nigga, I'm going to be holeless and doleless. I'll be back sleeping in the motherfucking Greyhound, nigga, trying to pee up until I come up before I let a bitch have her motherfucking way. But these niggas is different, and because I speak against that bitch ass shit, you got bitch ass niggas that's like, man, he's speaking against the bitch ass nigga movement. So you got the bitch ass niggas, you know what I mean, sitting over there on one accord trying to assassinate my character. Then you got niggas who have never been important a day in their motherfucking life. You got niggas that got materialistic thing, they got money, they got bitches that believe that they a pimp, but people still don't gravitate to them. People still don't fuck with them. They still not popular. They still not being recognized. They still don't have magnetism. Nobody watches they shit. So what they do, they want to make up lies against a motherfucker that got it going on, that everybody fucking with. So of course, if I say a lie against him, maybe he'll reply back to me. Maybe I can get hot again. Maybe I can resurrect my career. Bitch, I'm not going to put your motherfucking name in none of my motherfucking videos. I know you little niggas is struggling. I heard about you little niggas even struggling in Vegas. And bitch, I'm going to let you keep struggling. I'm not going to put your name in none of my shit. The only reason why I acknowledge that shit that I did that for the peanut gallery and for my motherfucking fans, because you bitch ass niggas was getting in the inbox, you know what I mean, putting up false shit in they shit, so they needed links to be able to give confirmation of the information that I gave, you know what I mean, earlier. But when I said that you the truth, when you are the truth, and when you live in the truth, can't nobody expose you. They can't give no revelations about you. They can only give confirmations to the information that you already told. That's it. That's the only thing that they could give. They can't expose. When you a man, you can't expose a man. Why? Because a man is always walking in his truth, whether in frailties, whether, you know, my insecurities, my iniquities, the capacities where I came short in, my mistakes. I'm not about to lie for nobody. And then you got to think about it. You sitting over there talking to individuals who make mistakes like you, commit sins like you, abominations like you. You just don't know their business. If you think that a nigga is perfect, it's because you don't know their ass. So anybody can sit up there and put on an Oscar Award performance like they perfect on social media, or tarnish another man's name so they can look good. Because you got a lot of niggas that don't have that magnetism about themselves. They don't know how to talk to a woman, you know what I mean, about themselves, because they're not important. So what they do is they sit up there and try to degrade or tarnish, diminish, you know what I mean, the image of this motherfucking real nigga in front of these bitches. So of course, hopefully a bitch like they bitch ass. Come on, man. That's weak ass motherfucking third grade kindergarten. Any bitch or any nigga with a motherfucking mind can see that third grade motherfucking manipulation tactics from a mile of motherfucking way. Now let me get back to playing this motherfucking legendary interview where Pac didn't say any type of homosexual shit.
Shit on what built generals and what made countries and what I want to read what Clinton read. Because he does the same shit I do, but don't, you know, get in trouble. All his homeboys commit suicide. He get caught with his pants down in the bathroom, and this nigga is still the president. I got women on, you know, marching outside my shows. This nigga is the fucking president. I'm 24, he's 40. What's his excuse?
Selena? You respect Sadida?
Who?
Sadida?
Yeah, he's with us.
Yeah.
Aside from the fame, the money, what do you think you can offer someone in a relationship?
A woman, you mean? I believe that, I always discuss this, I feel like I'm one of the old-fashioned type of guys, where as soon as I find me a woman that doesn't mind the fact that I want to be in charge, and that I believe that, just like with the yin and yang, there's a masculine and feminine, I believe in that in a relationship. I believe that most of our problems as black people and as people in general is that we've forgotten our roles. The men have forgotten their roles as men, therefore the women have forgotten their roles. And that's where we get all this duplicity in lovemaking and duplicity in sexuality, is because we've forgotten our roles and we're willing to settle for less. Not that they're not legitimate people who really do like this side, but a lot of it right now is just this niggas ain't shit. So I want some pussy, you know what I mean? And the niggas just being like, you know, these black bitches ain't shit and whoop, or these white bitches ain't shit and whooping. For me, I can't do that. I can't turn my love off for a woman, no matter if they send me to jail and they talk shit and they really do piss me off. But I still can't love a man. I still love women. I still get excited when they come in the room and all that. So I feel as though what I can offer is my viewpoint, who I am, and my style, my lifestyle. And then I believe in my heart that I'm a man's man. I'm a man's man. I made myself. I'm a millionaire by my own hands, you know what I mean? I fight for myself. I've been fighting for myself. I'm a struggler, a striver. I take care of my family. I take everything that you want, I do. You know what I mean? It's just that I'm real. So I'm not politically correct, but I'm still a man's man. And I believe in family values. So.
What type of woman would it take?
A very, very, very strong woman, and one who was more in love with me than I was. Because I have to be more in love with her than she is. And that's what it is. Every time I fall in love with a woman, I don't fall in love with the woman she is. I fall in love with the woman that she could be. I haven't found a woman yet that fits up to my standards. And I'm sure I don't fit up to anybody's standards. But I haven't found one yet. But I've found ones that I think that have the potential to be the rawest woman in the world. You know what I mean? I feel like it's natural for a man, especially being black, to feel like he's a king and he's looking for his queen. And that's where I'm at right now. You can't be a king until you've made yourself, until you've done something. And I've accomplished my goals. My goals are set it out to make me a man. Now I feel like I'm a man now. I set out goals to make me a king. Now I'm not a king of anybody else but me. You know, nobody else is under my rule but me and my kids. You know what I mean? But I made myself into a king. Now I need a queen to be happy so that I can be a teacher and a father. I can't be that until I find a queen. So I'm stuck in there.
Tell you what to do, what to get.
See, this is when he got on the phone. Hold on for a minute.
Hey man, bring my little.
Fast forward.
That nigga got homework, send him home. Because Fame coming, then Moo gonna be gone.
No, we got a true.
I know, you gotta come on now. Unless he take all y'all, that's how one of them.
Anybody that's seen the interview, you know, Pac got on the
take all of
phone
them, baby.
for a good 4
Don't
minutes
just take the kid, little.
talking about
right now,
getting the kid to.
Tandy Newton.
I think the kid was hanging around Suge.
It should be out in January, February. We're doing the soundtrack to it.
Really? You feel positive about that?
Very, very positive. Great. It's going to be something totally different. Hopefully, this will do something for me. You know what I mean? It's a shaking. If nothing else, at best, it'll just prove I can show up on the set on time and still have an hour to sell 5 million doing my shit.
Congratulations on that.
And still be pushing this, thank you. And still be doing that. It can show just that we could, that I work hard, if nothing else, to show why I should not be in jail. Because in a little bit of time that I've been out, I've made these things to show that I don't need to be in jail. You can still rehabilitate my ass right out here, you know, with everybody else. Because it's the money that rehabilitate me, not the jail.
Okay. What about father figures? Like, you don't hear much about it. You speak about your mother a lot, not about your father. You have a relationship with him?
I thought my father was dead for all my life,
Really?
except after I got shot, I looked up and there's this nigga that looked dead on me, and he was my father, so I found out. We still ain't taking no blood test, but I mean, the nigga looked like me, and the other nigga is dead, so to me it's like I'm past the father thing, you know what I mean? But I do want to know him, and I do know him, and we do talk, and he did help me when I was locked down, and he did come visit me, and it's all love, but I'm past that.
Religion, what religion are you?
I'm the religion that, to me, is the realest religion there is. I believe in God. I try to pray to God every night as I pass out.
Right.
And I think that's, and to me, religion, my idea of religion is this. I think that if you, I learned this in jail, because I talked to every God there was in jail. I think that if you take one of the O's out of good, it's God. If you had a D to evil, it's the devil. I think some cool motherfuckers sat down a long time ago and said, let's figure out a way that we can control motherfuckers. And that's what they came up with, is the Bible. Because if the guy wrote the Bible, I'm sure it would have been a revised copy by now. You know what I mean? Because a lot of shit has changed. And I've been looking for this revised copy, and I don't see it. I still see that same old copy that they had from then. And I'm not disrespecting anybody's religion. Please forgive me if it comes off like that. I'm just stating my opinion. I feel like we get crucified. I mean, the Bible was telling us all these people did this because they suffered this much. That's what makes them special people. I got shot 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean? And I got crucified to the media. You know what I mean? And I walked through with the thorns on, and I had shit thrown on me, and I had the thief at the top. I told that nigga I'll be back for you. You know what I mean? And trust me, this not supposed to be going down. I'll be back. So I'm not saying I'm Jesus, but I'm saying that we go through that type of thing every day. We don't part the Red Sea, but we walk through the hood without getting shot. You know what I mean? We don't turn water to wine, but we turn motherfucking dope fiends and dope heads into productive citizens into society. You know what I mean? We turn money. We turn words into money. You know what I mean? What greater gift can there be? So I believe God blesses us. I believe God blesses those that hustle, those that use their mind, and those that overall are righteous. I believe that your karma, everything that you do bad comes back to you. So anything that I'm doing that's bad, I'm going to have to suffer for. But in my heart, I think what I'm doing is right. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm going to heaven. You know what I mean? And I think heaven is just when you sleep with a good conscience. You don't have nightmares. And hell is when you sleep, the last thing you see is all the fucked up things you did in your life. And you just see it over and over again. Because you don't burn. Because if that's the case, it's hell on earth. Because bullets burn. You know what I mean? It's people that got burned in fires. That means they went to hell already. You know what I mean? All that is here. So what else? What do you got there that we ain't seen here? What, you gonna walk around aimlessly, zombie? Nigga, that's here. You ain't been on the streets lately? You know what I mean? But heaven is now. Look, we sitting up here in the big screen. It's heaven for the moment. You know what I mean? Hell is jail. I seen that one. Trust me, this is what's real. And all that other shit is to control you. If the churches took half the money that they was making and gave it back to the community, we'd be all right. If they take half the buildings that they use to praise God and gave it to motherfuckers who need God, we'd be all right. We'd be all right. Have you seen some of these goddamn churches lately? It's ones that take up the whole block in New York. It's homeless people out here. Why ain't God letting them stay there? Why these niggas got gold ceilings and shit? Why God need gold ceilings to talk to me? Why do God need colored windows to talk to me? Why God can't come where I'm at, where he sent me? If God wanted to talk to me in a pretty spot like that, why the hell he sent me here then? You know what I mean? That make ghetto kids not believe in God. Why? So that's a wrong religion. I believe in God. I believe God put us wherever we want to be at. Then it makes sense that God will put us in the ghetto. That means he wants us to work hard to get up out of here. That means he's testing us even more. That makes sense. It makes sense that if you're good in your heart, then you closer to God. But if you're evil, then you close to the devil. That makes sense. I see that every day. All that other spooky shit don't make sense. And I don't even believe, I'm not dissing him, but I don't believe in the brothers. I was in jail with them and having conversations. Brothers, I'm God. You God, open the gate for me. You know how far the sun is and how far the moon is? How the hell do I pop this fucking gate and get me free up out of here? Then I'll be a 5% for life. Well, never see it.
And then that's pretty much the interview. And then you got, hold on. Because like I said, it was like over 3 minutes where Pac was on the phone. And I think he was encouraging Suge to bring his little nephew, here because he didn't want his nephew. I think he was too young to be hanging around Suge. But within the interview, Pac never said anything about when East Coast G's start having sex with, when West Coast G's start having sex with East Coast G's. East Coast G's meaning women. He never said that. He never said that. He never said that at all. Let me just play a little bit or more of what Tommy said before I open up these phone lines. Hold on. But that's incorrect. Like, he said that Pac, before that, he made jokes insinuating that Pac was a homosexual. But after basically the Vibe interview where the audio was messed up, where it was edited, then he said up there, Pac is gay, Pac is gay, Pac is gay. He tried to confirm it off some audio that was edited. That's not what was said in that Vibe interview. Not at all. They got, within Tommy's video, he's got Pac sitting down in the motherfucking Vibe interview, and the words don't even match Pac's mouth. So even if you didn't know that that was Pac's interview, even if you didn't know that Pac, if you had never seen Pac within the Vibe interview, you should have known off top that the audio had to be, fooled with, tampered with, simply because the words wasn't even matching his mouth. But, anything for controversy. Hold on. People just, they like to be able to say I was the first one to speak on this or speak on that, or
everybody know,
just saying something that is controversial. If you want a big YouTube channel or just a big platform, you just say a bunch of outrageous shit. You just make up false allegations with no irrefutable information to support it, and you just say a whole bunch of just way out there shit. And people will come because people love ignorance.
I think I put it up in enough places right now, so we're good. All right, guys, let's get it. Now,
Hold on.
thing. But you know what? I never had an opportunity. I never got an opportunity to pretend shave my face.
Let me also say, hold on, before I even play that. He was saying that, which is true, because I want to get back. See, that's just the thing about me. I want you to hear the whole comment. I'm not going to just take a little percentage of it and then create it to be something that you didn't say. That's bitch shit. That's that Keisha from False Alert shit. That's not that real shit. Play it in its entirety so people can understand in totality. Play the whole thing.
I never got an opportunity to put on a tie and pretend to be in the mirror putting on a tie. I never got an opportunity to shine my shoes. So I was not gay or bi. I was acting out what I saw. Right. The brother talking about putting the towel on. I remember doing that. I remember wearing my towel like my mom, getting out of the tub and putting on my towel.
Bro said, what video is this? The title of the video that I'm watching, I'm going to say it again, is called, Is It Possible That the Rapper Tupac Shakur Was Gay? Watch with an open mind and decide. This is at Tommy's channel. So if you just put in, is it possible that the rapper Tupac Shakur was gay? Watch with an open mind and decide. You can watch the video in its entirety within itself.
Exactly like my mom over my chest. Wasn't gay. This was the person I looked up to. Everything they did, I did. Flatbush 21 said children mimic their environment. Exactly. I mimicked what I knew.
That's just like, for example, a lot of people try to make Tommy into a pedophile because there's a video of Tommy walking in with a towel around as if he had just came fresh from the shower, and he doesn't have when he walks in the room, because he has a towel on, he's walking in as if he doesn't have any underwear or any undergarments on. And he comes in the room with a towel on, and his daughter is sitting on the couch. Now, he did this to be funny, and he was pretty much taunting his haters. But he had came in the room, he takes the towel off, acts as if he's exposing himself to his own daughter. Now, the people were already trying to make him into somebody that's, playing around with his daughter, which in my opinion, I don't believe. But people will try to take something to try to tarnish, your image. So instead of him, I guess, emotionally reacting to it in his own little sick way, he was playing, but they still take that video, still to this day, they take that video whenever people get into it with Tommy, they take that video, and that's what they diss him with. Him coming in with a towel on, as if he was fucking naked, as if he had no undergarments on, and he comes in the room, and he says his daughter's name, and she says, what? He says, look, and then she looks like this. Then he takes the towel off and acts like he exposing himself, but he had clothes on. Now, of course, he did it being comical, but other individuals that don't like him any damn way, they're like, this nigga is sick. He just don't get enough. Now he's sitting over there doing this to his own daughter in front of people. When will it end? And, You know what I mean? Now, do I believe that he's a pedophile? No. But at the same particular time, people will, you know what I mean, insinuate that because he left himself open for that. Just like when he tries to talk against the feminine mannerisms that Pac had at the age of 17 years old, Tommy sits up there and laughs and makes jokes about that. But later on within the video, somebody says something that Tommy didn't agree with, and he just snaps on him. Somebody might say, "Oh, Tommy, that's feminine. That's gay as hell, the way you went off on that guy in that comment section." I didn't think it was, but I'm just showing you the minds of people. So by his own logic, he would fit in that same category. That's just like when he got into it with that woman. When he was driving the car, and I think, his truck, and the lady hit his truck. They had some misunderstanding. And the way Tommy went off on that woman. Somebody might look at that video and look at certain hand gestures, mannerisms of Tommy, and the way that he said bitch to that black woman. They might sit up there and say that Tommy is gay. I just know how the street niggas is. They look at the mannerism and hands movement and all of that type of stuff and say, oh, this is a gay man. But clearly he's not a gay man. It's just a man that came up around his mama. This is somebody that got 23 chromosomes from his mother. This is somebody who was around his mother a lot. So when he gets into a situation that he dislikes, he emotionally reacts just like his teacher, his first teacher, his mother. Who is the black man's first teacher? The mother. The first teacher of the black man, really any man, the first teacher is the mother. That's your mother. So you get 23 chromosomes from your mother. A lot of you didn't even have a father in your home. A lot of you were raised by your mama, your auntie, your grandmama, and female cousins and everything. And you're not gay. You don't have your preference is not men, but you still have a lot of femininity within you. When you talk or when you do certain things, it'll put a person in the mind frame of a woman. You are around women. That's why it has to be a balance. You got to let that boy go outside. You got to let that boy get beat up. You got to let that boy fall off of a bike. You got to let that boy be around some street niggas or whatever. Boy, stop crying. Shut your ass up. All that damn crying and stuff. Boy, you cry more than your mama at church and shit. Boy, be the fuck quiet. You don't be quiet, I ain't gonna give you no more chips. Sitting over here crying and shit. You know what I mean? But your mother is going to pacify you. Your father is going to correct your ass. So you sit up there, you crying and all of that. Your mama might sit up there. Oh, even sometimes mama be trying to act tough. But if you cry long enough and you put on a good Oscar Award performance, your mama might sit up there. Oh, baby, come on. Come on, baby. Come here. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to hit you that hard. I didn't mean it. Your father sit up there and smack the shit out you, and after he smack the dingleberries out your motherfucking ass and tell you to shut up and stop motherfucking crying. And if your father a street nigga or a gangbanger or a gangster or something, he might tell you that bitches cry, nigga. And I'm not raising no bitches. So when I hit you in your motherfucking chest, you know what I mean? Be a man about this shit, nigga, and stand up to this shit. But I ain't no man. Shut your ass up. You is a motherfucking man. You know what I'm saying? That's how OGs, it be. You might lose a fight outside. Your uncle or your daddy, your cousins, they gonna send you back out there to get your ass beat again. That's just how men is. Boy, don't come up at me crying. Niggas sit up there and beat your ass like that and you was crying to your mama. No, you can't. Turn the video game off. Where you sit up there and got your ass beat by that damn boy. Nigga beat the motherfucking brakes off your ass. Then you came up here crying to your mama. Turn that NBA Live off, nigga. Turn that shit off. You can't play no Madden all week. Until you go outside and go beat that boy's ass, don't you touch no motherfucking video game, nigga. Niggas sit up there and beat the manhood off your ass. Everybody gonna lose a fight, but goddamn, you came in here crying to your mama, and I couldn't say nothing. I couldn't even watch the game because you came up in here crying, and then your mama sitting over here crying with you. Just two little bitches just crying. You need that. Whether women know it or not, the women like, I think no, he's being a little bit too hard. No, he need that. In this world that he gonna be coming up in, he gonna need that. Mama gonna pacify you. Daddy gonna correct you. Or mama gonna pacify you and the streets gonna correct you. Or mama gonna pacify you and the penitentiary gonna correct you. Or mama might pacify you and the graveyard might correct you. So these mothers need to stop pacifying y'all and start correcting. That's why we got so many bitch ass niggas right now. Every time they get into a situation, you crying to your girlfriend or you crying to your woman. She trying to get encouragement. You on the phone and shit, whining. She was calling you to get encouragement. You then took off your motherfucking panties and girdle in front of your bitch. She like, God damn, man, I ain't even call for all of this. Damn. You know what I'm saying? You done took off your whole girdle, your panties, you know what I mean? And then my job, then they hating on me. And woo, even with all of this shit that's going on my name, don't none of my women, don't nobody, even my niggas, I ain't called nobody like, why they coming against me like that? Why they hating me like that? And I thank God for Marita Mayberry. I thank God for my mother. Because my mother had a lot of manlier ways than a lot of men that I know. But I thank God for the word of God. I thank God for that being my mother. I thank God for the men that I had in my life to exemplify manhood. I thank God for the revelation that I received even more from Andre Taylor, giving me a greater definition of what manhood is, how to stand under pressure, how to mentally respond under any circumstances. I'm thankful for the motherfucking teachings that I received, and I'm very thankful of this game. And it's because of me being governed by this game and God's word also being in me that when bitch ass niggas get on one accord, it's nothing. And if you get that word in you, you get that game in you, you get that correct definition of what manhood is, you get that correct definition of what a man is, and when you come under circumstances and situations and things like that, and you got bitch ass niggas over here, bitch ass niggas over there, you get your woman seem like an enemy, or your women might seem like an enemy, you'll be able to stand the test of time. You'll be able to go through crucifixions, adversities, difficulties, tribulations, bad situations, and still go to the location of victory because you got God's word in you, or you got this game in you. You just got the character of a man. You're not going to bow down. You're going to stand up to any adversity. Period. No matter what circumstance I'm in, I'm going to be the truth. I'm going to be a man in any circumstance. Whether he lying on me, they lying on me, my bitch start lying on me, these bitches come all on one accord to lie on me, my friends turn into enemies, I still got to remain the truth in any circumstance. Even if my best friends start agreeing with lies, or my brother agree with lies, any of my family members come against me, I got to be the truth in any circumstance that I'm in because I'm a motherfucking man. And once you get that mentality, things will come to you even better. Why? Because as a man thinketh, so is he.
Now, see, the problem with doing this is some kids will grow out of it, like me and a lot of brothers in the chat room. And the sad way that we grow out of it is we become the complete opposite. So we go to uber masculine. Ultra masculine. And many of the times it happens because we now learn how to be a man from the men in the streets, who learn how to be a man from the men in the streets, who learn how to be a man from the television. Somebody said, Tommy done ran out of topics. Okay, you're right. I've done ran out of topics. Now I've done ran you out my chat room.
Now, just like that. Now, you're going to have trolls, and I'm agreeing with Tommy, because a lot of times people just get into the comment section to get a reaction out of you. But because of the reaction that Tommy gave, somebody might sit up there and say that was feminine. Whether I agree with it or not, no, but they might agree that Tommy Sotomayor is feminine. They might think that some of the clothes that he wear, because you know how street niggas is, anything that's weird to them or they not familiar with, they gonna just say, man, that's gay as hell. Sometimes people, you know, in the streets, we got ambiguous definitions of words. You know what I mean? The words are ambiguous. Oh man, that's gay as hell. What it mean is, I don't understand it. That shit crazy. I ain't familiar with it. You know, that's weird. You know? So, you know, if you a hood nigga, a street nigga, you'll look at, you know, Tommy, his tone of voice at times, and his mannerism, and say this nigga gay as hell. Especially him talking against black women. A lot of you simp niggas, a lot of you niggas that's quick to catch a grenade for a bitch, to have some melanated pussy that's not gonna die for you, but you would die for it. You would go against somebody that's making truthful statements about some of the behavior of not all black women, but black females that profess to be black women. Then you'll want to kill the brother, want to sit up there and put yourself in prison for life for destroying somebody that's speaking irrefutable facts about the black females that profess to be black women. I want to tell you that if that brother or any brother says anything about a black female that profess to be a black woman, and they're speaking irrefutable truths concerning the behavior of black females, and you ready to kill somebody over that, I want to tell you that you're weak. That is very weak of you to want to put yourself in prison for the rest of your life and take another life simply because you don't agree with the opinion of another concerning the behavior of a black female that professes to be a black woman. Because every black older female of age is not a black woman. Every black female that's 25 years old is not a black woman. That's another video. But just because you 30 years old, that don't make you a black woman. Just because you 30 years old, that don't make you a white woman. It takes something to be a woman. There's a difference between a female and a woman. It's a difference. And as the generations, keep going, each generation wax worse and worse. We're decreasing in women and increasing in females that profess to be women. That's another video. Say that for another time.
And so most of us are trying to be men off of what we think a man is supposed to do. Not by what a man has done. So there are a lot of times when you will see people act over masculine to hide it, or you will have people like, Madison, T.S. Madison, who admit and embrace that they wanted to be so much like their mother that they became a woman. If you guys remember what happened with the Huffington Post article, was they got mad that I pointed this out. How many of you guys remember when the first big article I was in was the Huffington Post article?
Let me try.
Like me, who had it artificially put it up. What did Tariq and Umar offer each other? Dude, the little midget up in New York City. To that motherfucker telling me that my mic is low, shut.
Hold on. Because I'm going on 2 hours. I got to open up the phone line soon. Within 7-8 minutes, I'm going to open up the phone lines. Give me just one moment. That's another thing, you know what I mean? Like, let's say if a black man is speaking proper English, you got niggas that'll be like, man, this nigga gay. Why he gay, man? Cause, man, you know what I mean? He gonna say, he getting ready to, you know what I mean, go to supper. Real niggas don't go to no motherfucking supper. This nigga gay as hell, man. What real nigga you know going to supper? This nigga going to supper. You know what I'm saying? Like, go to no motherfucking supper, man. You know what I mean? Why you think he gay? You know, a nigga might sit up there, another guy might look at a woman and be like, excuse me, I just wanted to tell you that I like the ensemble. I love the attire that you're wearing tonight, and I appreciate you for wearing that attire. You know, you blessed my eyes on tonight. Have a blessed night. Oh, you too. And they might walk off, street nigga be like, this nigga talking about attire. What real nigga you know is talking about attire? We don't even use language like that. Real attire, nigga. Just tell the bitch, you know what I'm saying, that you know what I mean, you fuck with her, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean, you look good, you know what I mean, he talking about attire. What real nigga say attire? I just know niggas. That's how niggas is. He trying to act white. Why you say he trying to act white? Cause this bitch ass nigga talking about, you know what I mean, I like your ensemble. I like, you know what I'm saying, your attire. What real niggas say attire? Come on, my nigga. We don't even talk like that. Real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga talking about, I like your attire. When I get at a bitch, I just say, hey, you know what I'm saying? I likes you. I'm feeling you. You know what I mean? Bitch, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? What up with it, though? And, you know what I mean? So he gay because he said attire? Yeah, man, you know, real nigga shit. We don't be talking like that. I come up to the bitch, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I get at the bitch, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I don't be doing all that. You know, this nigga, he attire. He gay ass nigga. So, street niggas, any type of behavior that they don't think within their minds is street or ghetto, or what they consider to be masculine, you already gay. They're going to put you in the gay nigga category. They're going to say that you're a male Jezebel ass nigga. They're going to say you're a walking homosexual because your behavior or your tone of voice don't match. It's not equivalent to me or the niggas that surround me. So by me not being familiar with these words, you know what I mean? It's just like a nigga, if a nigga come up and he's saying, oh yeah, well yeah, I conveyed that to you last night. This nigga talking about convey. Come on, my nigga. Niggas don't even talk like that, convey. Niggas be trying to use big words and all of that goddamn shit. You know what I mean? What type of nigga even use that type of word, my nigga? We don't even talk like that. Nigga talking about convey. I know what motherfucking convey mean, nigga. Nigga talking about convey. Using big ass words and shit, nigga. Don't use no big ass word. I'm up here with the thoughts, nigga. I'm up here with the thoughts, nigga. Niggas be trying to use big words. Anybody that been around street niggas, that's how they be. And a nigga use a 6-letter word and they'll think, why you homosexual? He came around saying convey. You know what I mean? So, like I said, when it come to the streets, you know what I mean, everybody gay. All the niggas, use big words, gay. Nigga trying to speak proper English, gay. You know what I mean? So everything has to be over the top masculine. You know what I mean? I think I told you guys, one time I got at my little brother. I said, man, I'm getting ready to sit up there, you know what I mean? Because everybody know. Hold on, I don't know if you can see my shit. Hold on. You know what I mean? Some motherfucker might consider that to be gay. See my nails? Look at my nails. Look under. See if you find any dirt under my nails. You know what I mean? None. So, my little brother, I was like, man, I'm about to sit up there and go get manicured and pedicured up, man. Then I'm about, you know what I mean, go run down here, man, and holler at some bras, man. Come mess with me. And my little brother was like, you about to do what? I'm about to go get, you know what I mean, a manicure and pedicure. Man, that pimp shit that made you soft, man. We're gonna sit up there, man, and I was like, nigga, first of all, nigga, I was getting manicures and pedicures, nigga, before I even got into the lifestyle. Little bro was like, my little brother was saying this. He like, that's gay. Why can't you just take your nails and you just run some hot water under your nails and they clean? You know what I mean? Like, you done got these white girls, you messing with white girls now you trying to have your nails all pretty. You want your hands to be soft and stuff. You know what I mean? So I had to sit with him and intellectually break things down. And now he getting manicures and pedicures. But at first, you know what I mean? That's gay. Why was he saying that? Because he conforming to the behavior of my stepdaddy, of his father. And his father's a gangster. So, you know what I mean? Dennis, he not everything gay off top. Ain't no manicure, ain't no pedicure, ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? You getting your feet. Nigga, real nigga don't even give a fuck about his feet being dirty. A bitch gonna accept this motherfucking dirty feet, dirty nails, and everything. Nigga, real nigga ain't giving a fuck about his motherfucking feet and nails, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm dirty, bitch, because I'm in these streets. You know what I mean? So that's the mentality. I had to change my little brother's mentality. He thought his masculinity and manhood, it makes him more manly by having dirty ass nails, by having dirty ass feet. And that don't have nothing to do. If you got dirty ass nail, if you got dirt under your toenails and nails right now, that don't mean that you a man. That don't mean that you hood. That don't mean that you a street nigga because you dirty or you went, oh man, I'm out here grinding and shit. You know what I mean? Because you done went 2-3 days without taking a shower. You know what I mean? Like, we got a devilation, not a revelation, a devilation that we receive in the small location of our minds to deceive us into thinking that being dirty is some street nigga shit. This is hood nigga shit. This is being a real nigga. This is being a man by being dirty, by being nasty, by being funky. That's a devilation. Hold on, let me play just a little of this damn by the open up the phone line.
And I'm extra nice, extra gentleman. And she told me I was too nice.
Yeah, see, he was trying to...
I couldn't believe it.
Hold on.
The word fornication, but the word fornication.
See, they were trying to make fun of Pac's
but
mannerism when he was 17 years old, before he sat up there and came out to the bay and got this game underneath him about how a man should conduct himself, how a street nigga should conduct himself. Hold on for a minute.
Fuckers, I really do. Please, moderators, any of these motherfuckers saying anything other than what I said, just block them, please. I'm tired of these niggas just spending their damn day, all day in here saying some dumbass shit. You're reaching. Fuck you. Have a conversation with me or shut the fuck up.
See, like I said, that could be easily interpreted as feminine. That can be woman-like behavior too. A lot of guys will debate with you and tell you that that's feminine. The fact that, you know what I mean, you got to make women into moderators because not that they saying homosexual shit, not that they slandering your name in the comment section, but because somebody asks a question or give an opinion that's different than yours, then you make women moderators and you get the women to block the guys because the guys got a different opinion than you. Somebody might say that's feminine behavior. So you speaking on Pac's mannerism within the fucking, interview and shit of him when he was 17 years old, the way he moving his hand like this and all that type of shit. And you making that try to seem as if he's gay or just, over the top, extremely feminine. But somebody might say that's feminine behavior by, making women into moderators to block men who have different opinions than you. See what I mean? See how, one to preach against femininity, but then exemplify femininity within the same video that they speaking against or, speaking on the femininity of Pac, within this interview?
But then, like I was liking this girl in Tam, and I'm extra nice, you know, extra gentleman, and she told me I was too nice. I couldn't believe it. It wouldn't work because I was too nice. That was the ultimate stab in the back. So I went through a week of just going, forget it, I'm just gonna be like them. And getting girls, and I'm going, peace, and I think you're beautiful, and they're going, well, I like him because he's masculine. I'm masculine.
Now, you see how Pac's voice changed from the interview earlier when I was playing Pac within the Vibe interview. And if you just came in, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit that like button right now. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't hit the like button, break yourself for the likes. Break yourself for the share. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Let people know that I'm live. Invite all of the Tommy Sotomayor fans, you know, over and everything. They can try to tear me up, you know what I mean, as well. You know, I'm not doing this for clout. When I open up the phone lines, it's okay to disagree with me. It's okay to try to chop me up or whatever. All I ask is, after I listen to you, listen to me. And we can talk like men. Not having a screaming match, not doing the first soprano match, you hollering, hitting high notes over me. I'm trying to hit high note over you. This behavior is not, that's not manly. That's what the women do when they singing in church. One woman trying to hit a higher note than the next woman. This woman, this guy, he think he Vanessa Bell Armstrong. This man, he think he Karen Clark Sheard. Like, we not having those screaming matches. You know, we men. So I should be able to listen to what you're saying without interrupting you. And then after you finish talking, I should be able to speak without you interrupting me because we're men. We should be able to show the women the difference in behavior than them, because women, you know, that's what they do. Oh, bitch, woo, 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 woo. You ever had a conversation, especially with a black woman, and you listen to this black woman for 15 minutes, you know what I mean? Black female or black, because black women will do it too. And you will listen to her for 15 and 20 minutes. And in your mind, no, I said women on purpose. Women do it too. Women and females do it too. You know what I mean? No woman, I'm not going to make a woman into being perfect. It's just that it takes, you have to fulfill prerequisites to be a woman. That woman title is just given to just every female, and that's wrong. Now, you know what I mean? Within the conversation, you listen to her for 15, 20 minutes, talk about nothing. Just to, you know, be able to speak. And when it came time for your motherfucking ass to speak, to say something, you probably spoke for about 15, 20 seconds. And she, no. And you were like, well, baby, I listened to you for about 20 minutes. I didn't interrupt you. No, because everything that you were saying was important, just as you are important to me. So that's why I didn't interrupt you. I would like for you to give me that same courtesy. You know what I mean? Will I be able to speak without you interrupting me, or are you going to interrupt? No, I'm just saying, though. You know what I mean? No, because you know. See, because you ain't coming with the real. No, that ain't the real, though. See, what happened was, and you be quiet. And you let her talk for another 15, 20 minutes, not saying nothing. And then after she finished talking, she say, and I'm just saying though, so, okay, I'm gonna allow you, you know what I mean, to speak. You can say whatever you want to say. You know what I mean? You go ahead and say your shit. But I'm just saying though, just if you gonna stay facts then. That's all I'm saying. And then she sit back. I'm just, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Shit, I ain't got time for this shit. I ain't got time. That's all I'm saying. I ain't got time for this shit. Then you be trying to tell me what I said. I know what I said because I'm here. Okay, but go ahead. I'm listening to you. And then you start talking and you don't even get to make it 30 seconds in again. And she, no. So it has to be a difference in the behavior of a man than a woman. When you speak, I should be able to listen to you. Even if you saying some bullshit, and a lot of you do, not just on here, but niggas that I know in real life, within the debate, saying nothing, absolutely nothing. Nigga ain't even making no sense. But out of respect, I'm listening to him. So, okay, you're talking. After he finished talking, I listen. I speak. You should be able to be quiet. We should be able to listen to each other and speak to each other. See, like I said, in the hood, we have glorified ignorance to be gangster. We have, even in the hood, even in the streets, we have glorified femininity to be masculinity. The enemy is taking everything and he's destroying man. He's endeavoring to destroy manhood and have us backwards. That's why you got niggas bragging, I'm petty, I'm petty, I'm petty. Women talking about, ooh, you petty, you petty, you petty. He talking about, I know, I know. He's bragging about being a bitch ass nigga. You know what I mean? oh, I ain't throwing shade. No, I ain't throwing, just a little shade. Men ain't throwing no shade. We ain't throwing no shade. I'm so anti, as I like to say, I'm so anti tag team with the bitch. I'm not tag teaming with the bitch even against my enemy, nigga. These niggas is not from that cloth. I'm not going to even agree with the bitch against if she's speaking truth against my enemy, she's speaking truth. And I'm just letting her speak her truth or speak the truth. But I'm not going to be like, yeah, girl, yeah, right. And that's what, And even for you young people that be in them Facebook groups, watching feminine guys pretend to be gangsters, talk like they gangsters, talk like they pimps, talk like they street niggas, talk like they men, and they kikiing and ha-ha with renegades. That's bitch nigga behavior. See, I can't, listen, the principles that I'm governed by don't even allow me to co-sign and, just be kikiing and ha-haing with bitches even against my enemy because it's the principles that I'm governed by. Bitch, you not my motherfucking equal. Not agreeing with you. She might say something, I ain't gonna lie, women say things that's funny all the time and you gotta catch yourself. You know what I'm saying? And even after she say what and if you're a life coach or you giving counsel to a woman and she's giving what's happening within her relationship, you listen to what's going on in the relationship, she might say something that's funny, but you still got to come in there with that sword and correct her behavior. You know what I'm saying? You got to, okay, right. Oh, okay. Because women going to tell you shit that you don't even want to hear. And, his breath was funky. His dick was little. The nigga didn't take a shower for 2 days. But when you listen to the conversation, she still sucked and fucked him. So he didn't take a shower for 2 days. His dick was little. His balls was little. But he still nutted in your mouth. He still put his DNA all on your face. He put his dick in your ear. It was small. It was funky. It was nasty. But you was nasty and funky because you still tasted that motherfucker and you let that DNA and shit all on your face and your ears, bitch. So don't allow yourself, young men, to become a trash can for negativity, number one. And don't let the devil make you into a chatty patty or a girlfriend with the bitch. And to you young pimps don't have hoe partners. You're not no partner with a renegade. You're not no partner with a hoe. A hoe shouldn't be able to call you and just tell you the latest gossip. Like I said, a lot of these guys don't have game to knock a bitch. Only time they got something to say to a bitch is when the downfall or allegations of another man. So now it's their time to come out, put their panties on, and come out with heels, and they're agreeing with the bitch like, yeah, girl, yeah. To you young men, don't get caught in that. Don't allow the devil to make you into a trash can for negativity. Don't allow Satan to make you a bitch. Because it's the same thing, a bitch. Just in simplicity, a bitch. What you saying, Sin? Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch ass nigga. Be a man. It was certain things that women said against guys that I knew that were tricks, that I knew that really wasn't pimping, that I knew that had people fooled. The bitch was saying some shit that I knew that was the truth, but I couldn't agree with it with the bitch, because the bitch will start feeling like she's equivalent to me, and she's certainly not. So, it just got to be that respect thing there. All right, let me open up these phone lines. Y'all put that 504 line in there. I want to keep going on because there's so much to go on. But call in, give your opinion. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Hello?
Hey, Sam, what's good?
What's going on?
Man, I'm so glad you touched on this topic, man. Pac, man, dude is a straight legend, man. His name's still ringing right now, 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? Niggas are still talking about him like he here, whether it's in a good or negative way. You know what I'm saying? And, it's so funny. These niggas out here right now, niggas are so twisted. They will basically, if you defend Pac name and you don't know him, you know what I'm saying, and you speak positive of him, they'll be like, oh, you don't know him? You know what I'm saying? Why are you defending a nigga? But if you throw dirt on the nigga name, slander a nigga name that been dead for 20 years, niggas will be okay with that. Niggas be okay with you doing that.
Right.
It don't matter if you didn't know him. You could slander his name, it'll be cool with that. Like, oh yeah, that's right. But soon as a nigga defends somebody's name, oh, you didn't know him. I don't understand that, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it ain't no facts what these niggas be saying, though. That's the funny part about it. So I'm going to defend it, you know what I'm saying, as far as I know. That's just like you, Sinful. I don't know you. I listen to your videos, but I can feel your character. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't going to be able to just slander your name, and I'm just going to agree with the nigga, whether I don't know you or not. You know what I'm saying? Unless you come in with facts. You know what I'm saying? So that's real, man. And
you speaking 100. You speaking that 100. We listening to you.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you came. You showed, because I haven't listened to that interview in a long time, man. Pac was dropping some jewels in there, man.
Yeah, he was.
He was talking like that in the 90s about these females, and men not playing their position. And that shit's really going on right now. But in the 90s, I wasn't even thinking of it like that. So he was definitely ahead of his time. Because now, that's a hot topic right now. But in the 90s, that shit wasn't a hot topic. Because, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, it seemed like females knew their place and men knew their place, back when he was speaking that. But he already seen where it was going. And that's crazy, though. You know
he did. So, he did.
Yeah. He was dropping, oh, yeah. And then, oh, man, that jewel about niggas talking 5%ers. I love them. But still, talking about they known, how far is the moon and stars, but they can't crack the gate. That shit was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? But, man, I'm glad you made this video, man. Because,
bro, I had to, because what I see the enemy doing, it's almost like the enemy is raising up a lot of bitch ass niggas to tear down the truth, to destroy, the truth, to destroy the legacy of real niggas that were legends in the streets and in the game. You know what I mean? You got niggas coming on one accord to tarnish that, to try to destroy what has been established in our minds about the real niggas, and I can't allow that. I can't allow the young people who wasn't there to just young people that wasn't there in, you know what I mean, the 90s or the 80s to get on the internet and see YouTubers, you know what I mean, motherfuckers that wasn't in the street or ever was in the street, you know what I mean, and these YouTubers, you know what I mean, I don't know, hold on, to the people that's calling private or unknown, don't call private or unknown, you won't get accepted, but you know what I mean, they just watch something on YouTube or the internet and they take it for face value and they go around repeating that same information as if it's valid and it's not. So we got to have a balance. We got to have somebody who just saying something for controversy, someone that's just saying something to gain currency, someone that's just telling lies. Then we got to have a motherfucker. We got to have at least one real nigga or a few real niggas, you know what I mean, speaking this truth, you know what I mean, so the young people can know. We got to. Ned, I appreciate you, baby, for saying giving that number to the guys, people that would love to call in and speak to me. Wait till after the duration of the call. After the call is done, make sure you call in, but don't call while I'm on a call. It's not like I'm going to drop the call to speak to you. So what you need to do is just wait till after the call is over and then call in. But I'm not going to terminate the call just because you're just calling in now. No, you got to wait till after the call and then I'll accept your ass. What you wanted to say, homie?
Yeah, man, and that's the same thing, man, I noticed they did with Suge Knight, man. Soon as the nigga gone and down, it's like so many niggas speaking down on that nigga. Like, and I wasn't hearing it. The reason why I will guarantee Suge Knight must be some kind of real nigga, because when he was walking the street, 90% of these niggas wasn't saying shit. And he walked the streets hated for 15 years straight. This nigga walked the street, even when he had no money. When he was the buck Suge, this nigga still was on the streets with enemies and everything. Niggas wasn't saying too much.
They wasn't. Real shit.
Soon as he caught a murder case, it's like niggas in interviews, niggas is like talking. I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy. Like, he must have been doing some real shit, because niggas had their mouth closed.
Man,
you know
bro, he was, first of all, let me just speak on Suge, because you brought him up. Okay, let me say this. Because a lot of people like to say, man, Suge got knocked out. Let me make this very known to y'all. When Suge got knocked out, number one, he was drunk. Then, you know, and anybody know when you drunk, you know what I mean, you anybody can knock you out. Your jaw, you know what I mean, is the easiest thing. Anybody can knock you out if you drunk. And not to mention, you know what I mean, the nigga was high. I mean, the nigga was high, he was drunk, and he was older. This wasn't the 92 to 96 Suge. This was not Suge in his prime. This was not that solid Suge. This wasn't the Suge Knight that was bodyguarding Bobby Brown. That wasn't that Suge. This wasn't that Suge that was sitting over there, you understand me, going to the gym and still bench pressing every day. That was not that Suge. That was that alcoholic loose Suge just out and about. But don't try to make him, I'm not saying that Suge was just this incredible gangster like he was Craig Monson or Tookie Williams. But one thing that I am saying that, bro, when Suge was Suge, you know what I mean, a lot of these guys that you see making all these interviews and talking all of this talk, they wasn't about none of that. They wasn't about none of that. None of it.
That's all I'm saying. That's facts. That's facts. You could go back. It was 10 years straight. Niggas wasn't talking nothing. But I mean, it's just crazy.
Hold on, before you say something, and Suge didn't fuck no nigga and Danny Boy in his ass. See, you niggas say shit that don't make no sense. If Suge had sex with Danny Boy is a homosexual. Them homosexual, not just a homosexual, but he's one of the Rainbow Coalition boys. He's one of them, he one of the mainline sissies. So when you're a mainline homosexual, you know, one of them flaming hot niggas, them niggas gonna make everybody gay. If Suge had did anything with Danny Boy, you would have known. It would have been in the book. He would have told it. It would have been known. He one of them rainbow, he one of the sunshine boys, the Shashayers. He would have been made that known, my nigga. Like, stop it. And this is another thing I want to say in the argument. If Tupac was gay, If Tupac was a homosexual, do you not think that the nigga that he had sex with, or niggas that he had sex with, who then came forth to say that Pac was gay? Who has come forth to say that they had sex with Pac and got proof that they had sex with Pac? Pac been dead for over 2 decades. Where is the nigga that had supposedly had sex with Pac? Where is the niggas that had sex with Pac? Now, you got bitches saying that they had sex with Pac. You got Madonna speaking on Pac's dick. You got Yo-Yo speaking on innumerable amount of women, porno stars and everything, talking about they sexual encounters with Pac. But you don't hear no man talking about that he had sex with Pac and could prove it. Just like you don't, okay, this new shit with Marvin Gaye supposedly being gay. Where's the man that had sex with Marvin Gaye? I mean, if Marvin was truly gay, you're not going to have sex with just one man or, yeah, I just tried it one time, didn't work for me. No, it's not like that. If you're a homosexual, if you're involved in homosexuality, if you're truly a homosexual, you're going to get into a continuity of participating in homosexuality. Why? Because you're a homosexual. Heterosexual men get into a continuity of heterosexual acts. Why? Because they're heterosexual. Pimps get into a continuity of checking currency out the pussy. Why? Because he's a pimp. So when you're really that, you get into a continuity of doing that because that's you. When you are a pedophile, you're going to keep fucking around with kids because that's you. Ain't no, oh, okay, you know, yeah, I fuck with a little 15, 16-year-old girl, little 11-year-old, little 12-year-old, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm through. It don't work like that. When you really that, if that's truly you, if that's really what you do, you're going to get into a continuity of doing it because that demon is in you. That spirit is in you. That's what you govern by. That's what you do. So if Tupac was a homosexual, where are the men? Where are the guys that's saying this? Nobody has said it because Tupac is not a homosexual. Tupac has never participated in homosexuality because if it did, it would have been a sissy, a fag, or some nigga came out right now talking about my romantic love affairs with the thug. It would have been some type of shit. You don't have it because it never happened. What'd you say, bro?
Yeah, with some kind of proof of it. You know, but I know it's a lot of niggas out here that shook hands with Tupac at one point, and they be trying to act like they know him. But Tupac, I noticed he rubbed a lot of niggas the wrong way. He was a roaster, he talked shit to niggas, and some niggas is mad at that nigga. I noticed that. It'd be like some niggas that knew him a little that be mad at the nigga, spreading little rumors, like, you know what I'm saying, some bullshit, and you gonna catch a lot of those niggas. And then you got people out here editing shit, you know what I'm saying, kind of like Keisha over there. He got real words coming out your mouth, but really, he clicking it, taking it out of context. So somebody that don't want to know the truth, they could easily say, look here, Sin said it. He said it right here. You know what I'm saying? I got the video.
I've seen that. But see, watch this. Another thing that people don't look at. Keisha from False Alert professes that I'm snitching. Okay, watch this. He puts out, first of all, if you snitching, or if a person's snitching, why hide the paperwork? Show the paperwork. Don't make the paperwork vague. Don't play with the paperwork. Don't edit it. And then another motherfucking thing, how is a nigga gonna say that somebody's snitching and then under the video, he's putting hashtags for human trafficking, sex trafficking, feds? Like, come on, is that not snitching? What real nigga puts hashtag human trafficking, sex trafficking? Who does this? That's all I'm saying.
How much do you know these niggas got their panties in a bunch, these so-called even supposed to be pimp niggas? Because they dealing and laughing with a nigga that's actually a hater to the game. This nigga, I've seen him numerous times trying to snitch on niggas online or whatever, like putting hashtags the police and all that shit on niggas that supposedly was pimping and shit like that. This nigga is a known hater, I've seen him one time he even edited a nigga he did an interview with. I ain't gonna say the so-called P name. He did an interview with, right? This nigga, Keisha, edited the interview. Like, he'll ask the dude a question and make it seem like the dude answered it another way. Like, that shit was crazy, dog.
The nigga, hey, before I let you go, just some examples. He didn't do no new interview with Snooki. The interview that he was playing around with Snooki was the old video that he did that he never played in its entirety. So he was able to edit the video to present it as if it was a brand new interview, and he presented it to the people as if Snooki was saying something about Pimpin' Ken and G Gov. And by the people being feeble-minded, you know what I mean, they was able to be played with like that. And what upsets me is when niggas profess to be pimps, but they can get their minds played with like little kids. Then, you know what I mean, you got, what else did he, then he had the nigga, the down south nigga from Texas. He actually was saying that he was going to send $300 or $500 to the nigga in jail to profess that G Gov told on him. So what Keisha from False Alert will do, he will, and because these niggas don't be having money on their books, a lot of these niggas, if you send them $300, $500, $1,000, $200, they'll say that a real nigga in the street snitched on them to basically co-sign with Keisha just to have some money on their books. So the nigga said what he said on the interview. He got the money from Keisha. Then he got in touch with G Gov and let Gov know what he had did, you know what I mean, and gave him some information just so, you know what I mean, Gov can turn around and be able to say that what Keisha did, but the damage had already pretty much, you know what I mean, been done. So the nigga is sitting over there, you know what I mean, paying people to say people snitch, playing with paperwork, playing with videos and shit like that. He's been doing this for years, and people still act like they don't know. But it is what it is.
And I just have to mention that because it's parallel to the pop conversation.
Right.
Like, niggas is just kicking, not coming with evidence of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just twisting shit up and saying, oh, he gay, he this and that. Like, niggas ain't even got no evidence. Niggas ain't got no facts. None of that. But the nigga been gone for 20 years, can't defend himself. Because best believe Pac is a witty dude. Man, these dudes didn't do half of what they doing. He could defend himself very well, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, niggas, it's like niggas thought Machiavelli was coming back because they waited for like 14 years. Like, oh, is that nigga really dead? Let me see. Oh, yeah. No, it's year 20. That nigga ain't coming back. Let's talk about him now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, all right, man. Good talking to you, man.
Good looking, bro.
You did this video, man. All right.
Don't ever really complain about time because you know that my videos be over 3 hours, y'all. So, you know what I mean, just to be real, you gonna have time to talk. Hello? Hello?
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm a fan of your channel. Everything I'm speaking on is going to be on the topic that you're on. I'm a Pac fan, but, man, I don't think he was gay at all. I don't think he had no gay up in him. And then how he grew up, you know what I'm saying, according to the interviews, I don't know, man, I'm a fan of him, you know what I'm saying, but I'm just going according to the interviews that I've seen from Thug Life members that was with him, like, you know what I'm saying, back in his Brenda Got a Baby days when he dropped the Tupacalypse album. This guy named Dave's interview, you could look it up yourself, Big Psych and all them. He was raised around all them Crips and other gang bangers. Man, they wouldn't be being cool with no faggot dude and giving him respect. You know what I'm saying?
No. What world is they in, bro? How would Pac be able to be hanging around Crips and Bloods? You mean to tell me that he was gonna be feminine, overtly feminine? I mean, because it was one clip that Tommy had used from Living Color. And within that clip from Living Color, you had Pac acting, it was Pac, a fake, I think Tommy Davidson was acting like Pac, and I forgot who was acting like Tretch or Snoop, and they were all talking gangster, and then after it was over, then they go to talking like regular people, and the guy that was the Tommy Davidson, the one that was playing Pac, after the interview was over, then he started acting feminine. Then he started acting gay. My question is this. If Pac was a pretender, if Pac was really all that y'all profess to be to the haters, then how the fuck was he able to be around the mob? How was he able to be around mob Paru niggas? He on the like, this don't make sense. Like, he hanging around known Crips, known Bloods, and they just hanging around some old gay ass nigga. No.
And then not only the mob, but leaders of the mob. I mean, the people that he gave a shout out to in that song "To Live and Die in L.A." They done came out with interviews recently on the this guy J-Mix channel, Big Rock, Mob James. There's one more, I can't think of his name, but they was all around at that time. And bro, they all said, even the Suge Knight ex-wife that was with Death Row at that time, Sharitha Knight, bro, they all said that Pac was calling the shots, that he was a mentor to Suge Knight. He was telling Suge Knight what to do. The 90s Suge that was solid. This is coming from the Bloods' mouth. You can look the interview up yourself. You can look up Mob James, this other shot caller from the Bloods that was back then named Black Jesus. They all said that Pac was telling Suge what to do, that Suge was on Pac nuts like a groupie. You can look the interviews up. Even his wife said that Pac was a mentor to Suge Knight. That Suge, man, Pac was calling the shots.
Okay, well, let me say this in regards to that, bro, because I got to speak the real on both sides.
Only reason why I'm saying it, though, because if that's true what they saying, man, you think Suge not going to be involved with a faggot, man? You feel me? A gay dude?
Yeah, but listen
to... callers going to be involved with a gay dude?
But listen to what I'm saying. I want the truth to be told in everything in totality. And the reality is, Pac was not no mentor to Suge. All right? Let me just let that be known. Pac wasn't no mentor to Suge. You know, they were pretty much, you know, they had a cool friendship, a cool little association, you know, a cool little brotherhood. But no, Pac wasn't no mentor to Suge in any way, shape, or form or fashion. You know, don't let this music and songs and that revolutionary shit, you know what I mean, take you out of the real world. Suge was his own man. Suge was an educated man that did a lot of dumbass shit. Suge was the best example of smart people do dumb things. But no, Pac wasn't no mentor to Suge. If anything, Suge was a mentor to Pac because Suge was showing Pac the business side of things. Pac was a knowledgeable brother, but being knowledgeable about historical and biblical facts and political and all of that, that's one thing. That's cool. But when it came to taking care of business, Pac didn't know how to do that. Suge gave him that. You know what I mean? Pac never knew how to take care of business. Pac was going platinum and putting out platinum albums, and the nigga was still broke. So Pac didn't know how to take care of business. Suge brought that mentality. And so when motherfuckers try to say that Suge fucked over Pac and everything, let me put something up in y'all ear. Just like I say, if you in prison and I get your ass out of prison, you don't want to be in prison. If it wasn't for me, you would still be in prison. If I get your ass out of prison, what the fuck do you mean that I fucked you over? If you sitting up, I got you riding in limos, you got jewelry on, you fucking hella bitches, your name is popping, you that nigga right now, you didn't have more money than you ever had, in the scope was fucking you over, Jimmy Levine was fucking you over, I come into your life, you got more money than you've ever had. The music business was set up like that. There was no label that was 100% looking out for you. Okay? The point is to put out enough music to put yourself in position where now you can empower yourself, where you no longer need the label. You create your own label and empower yourself. And now you presiding over artists instead of somebody presiding over you. But prior to Suge, Pac didn't know how to take care of no motherfucking business. Quiet as it's kept, he wasn't taking care of business even when he was over there at Death Row, because when he died, I think Pac only had a little bit to over 100,000 to his name. You know what I'm saying? So this just go to show that you don't have to be a wealthy man for people to gravitate to you. You got people that are wealthy that will hate on somebody that's not wealthy when you have a wealth of knowledge. When you have a wealth of wisdom, a motherfucker can be a billionaire and hating on your ass and you only got $2 to your goddamn name. That's because you got a wealth, $1 billion worth of game. And if you got $1 billion worth of knowledge and wisdom, and you got magnetism about yourself, people will gravitate to you when you only got $2, $3 to your motherfucking name, and this nigga will be a billionaire, and you'll have millionaires, billionaires, thousandaires, all on one accord, lying on you, hating on you, speaking your name, positive or negative, because you got a wealth of knowledge. You got magnetism about yourself. So you don't have to be, Pac is the greatest example that you don't have to be wealthy, you don't have to be rich in order to be powerful.
Man, that's so real. I mean, I'm not saying that he was a mentor, but I was going off the interview that Suge Knight's wife, Sharita White.
Hold on. The sister talking about Suge robbed Pac. No, he didn't.
No, I don't believe
if I
that.
get, hold on, listen to me. If that's just like if I get this young brother out of prison that's on the phone, and he say, seeing I should have got more money than I gotten for this album, okay? And he might be right, because Puffy is the great. People talk about Suge, but Puffy fucked over way more people than Suge ever did. But don't nobody be sitting over there talking about Puffy. They on this page right now making that nigga into a god.
Man,
do you see
so
Biggie?
real.
Do you see Biggie kids living like motherfucking millionaires? No. Lil' Kim looked out, but do Puff look out like that? No. Puffy still living off of Biggie money right now and gonna live off it to the day that he die. His grandkids, his great grandkids is gonna live off Biggie to the day that they die. Do you see them making Puffy into a motherfucking devil? Puffy sitting over there at the table with Fabulous and Jada Kiss, gay as hell. Gay as a motherfucker at this damn table. Sitting over there talking about, he gonna tell Fabulous, when you gonna party with me? They're like, Fab was like, I have party with you. No. When you gonna really party with me? When you gonna really come over to the house and party with me? And this nigga sitting over there flirting with this man right in front of y'all face. But do they make Puffy into the devil? No. But everybody want to make Suge Knight into the devil, and they want to make Puffy into the angel. And that's not reality. Puffy fucked over way more people than Suge ever did. That's the irrefutable truth.
Yeah, because, I mean, if it weren't for Suge, Snoop would be in jail. Pac still would be in jail. I mean...
Hold on, Derek. See, a lot of y'all don't know. Look that up. It's a interview. I forgot the name of that show because I don't even watch it. But what's the nigga that made that song? Damn, you know who I'm talking about. He an old school rapper. He named after a dope dealer. No, Nori. Okay, Noriega got a show. And hold on. Drink Champs. Okay, on Drink Champs, you know what I mean? Puffy came through and Puffy just flirting with Fabulous in front of everybody. In front of everybody. He just at the table just shashaying in front of everybody. Did they make this nigga into the devil? No. But every time Suge name come up, everybody want to make Suge into the devil. Stop that. Go ahead, though. I'm listening to you.
Man. Yeah, my bad, fam. I was saying that Pac was a mentor to Suge, but his wife
No.
came out with an interview.
Yeah, I know what you were saying. I just wanted to make that I wanted to make that known, though.
And then it's another Pyru shot caller that was rolling with him back in the Death Row days. That was rolling with Suge. He was one of Suge homies. His name was Black Jesus. I believe Pac made a song called Black Jesus, but also Black Jesus was saying that too on his interview. You can look it up too. He said it out his mouth too. But yeah, man, Pac was far from gay, man. It's crazy how many people hating on him, and that just some crazy ass shit. I can't even believe this shit, but hey, it is what it is. That man ain't gay, but his legacy gonna live on, man. That nigga was far from gay.
Exactly.
I mean, Snoop Dogg on the Drink Champs came out and said that Pac knocked him for a bitch. What's that actor name? Leonardo DiCaprio? Pac knocked him for Kadada Jones. I mean, come on, man. We can keep going on and on. That's like Pac knocked Yo-Yo from Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? We keep going and on. A faggot ain't finna do no shit like that. A gay ass nigga ain't even worried about no pussy. So, I mean, that shit crazy in the motherfucker, man.
Yeah, but see what's more crazy is he's not here to defend himself.
I know.
That's all I'm saying. Like it's just certain topics that you shouldn't do. Like you shouldn't have never even like question that, and he's not even here to defend himself.
Like, how can you even be a man if you're a heterosexual man? Why are you gonna make up some shit like that about if Tupac gay or if anybody gay? I mean,
Yeah,
what man could look at themselves in the mirror and even do that shit? Like, how can that even entertain your mind if you're heterosexual? You ain't even be thinking about no gay shit.
Right.
It's not even gonna be on your mind. So, I'm not saying the dude Tommy Sotomayor is gay, but because I don't know him, but his interviews is hella boring. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Pac fan, but man, that shit his interviews put me to sleep and shit. But if you a straight man, heterosexual man, and you know what I'm saying, you straight heterosexual, how the fuck you gonna be thinking about some gay shit? Why you even gonna think about making a video about some gay shit? If you straight, you ain't even gonna be thinking about none of that shit. If you heterosexual, like, you wouldn't even entertain that shit. That shit ain't gonna even come up in your mind. But yeah, man, I'm a fan of your channel, man. I'm gonna keep subscribing, liking, and sharing, man. Not just because it is. I'm a fan of all your videos, man. They be good, man. Keep doing what you're doing, though, bro.
I appreciate you for watching them, man. Thank you.
All right, for sure.
One. Hello? Hello?
Sir, what up, Sam? How you going, bro?
Man, I'm alive and blessed. I'm still in the land of the living, man. What's going on with you?
I know that's right, bro. I'm just cooling, man. I want to touch in on the subject that y'all talking about, but the interview that Tommy Sotomayor was using, it was off of a video on YouTube. If you go on the search engine and you type in Tupac last interview, it's a 34-minute interview in 12 seconds. If you skip to like the 3-minute mark, you'll see what Pac was conveying, and what he was saying was the Kingpin G's on the East and West Coast side, they integrating with the Queen Pins on the East and West Coast side, and when they have babies, they was gonna produce a new breed, which was gonna affiliate the East and West Coast side together. So what he really was saying was he basically was trying to kill the whole segregation shit of the
West Coast and the East Coast.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
so
see,
it was about unifying with Pac. So the little thing that Tommy was trying to do, he was trying to use manipulation to, you know what I'm saying, to convey what he was trying to say. But basically, Tupac was saying like on some mixed breeding shit that was gonna kill the whole segregation shit from the East and West Coast. That's what he was really saying.
Yeah. See. I know what you're saying, but see, that interview for me, see the words, when you put it like that, when I first heard Pac say that, it was one of the lost tapes, because you know the lost tapes for Machiavelli was everywhere, so you had to buy from the bootleg man. And that's the first time that I heard Pac say that. But now that you say that, I know exactly what Pac was saying. And he was killing that East Coast, West Coast shit. And yeah, I remember that.
Exactly, yeah, man. So, yeah, man, that's why I was just saying, like, you know how he was trying to manipulate the situation to make it seem like Pac was on some gay shit. Like, he took one thing out of what Pac was saying and tried to stretch it into what he wanted to say. But you know, that's how the devil work, man. Manipulation work. They don't give you the whole totality understanding of everything, thoroughly. So. Man, yeah, that's pretty much what Pac was really saying, man.
Listen, and people, because they like lies, they not even gonna do no research to find out. Like for example, when that bullshit even came on my name, I told them Philip Brandon Gilmore, 103-6381. I gave you my ID number, my government name, to sit up there and do the research. Do you think they cared? Only a few people came back and did the research and said everything that CN said was according to the motion of discovery and the 2 videos that he had already did. It gave confirmation of that. But do they care? No, because the lie was more entertaining than the truth, and they wanted to move me out the way so they could continue on doing what they doing, so they could get elevated. Yeah. That's all that is.
But like they say, the ugly truth is better than the beautiful lie, man. Then another thing too, saying, man, I had comment in the comment section way earlier, man. I just was saying, like, salute to you for balancing out all the lies with the truth, man. Because that's what you're doing, man. You balancing out the lies with the truth. it's always both sides, man.
Well, to give a better understanding of what you're saying, you know what I mean? I allow people to hear the lies of the liars.
Right.
And because
out with the truth.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that before the truth can be established, the lies of the liars have to be abolished first. So that's why
I got you. Yeah, right.
So that's why I play or say what the liars said, and before the truth could be established in your mind, the lies of the liars have to be abolished in your heart first. So that's what I do.
So basically what you're saying, you dissecting all the lies you hear all the lies first, and then you dissect it down to a point with all the truth.
I'm telling people that with everything that a person does, whether positive or negative, always think, what is the motive of this person doing what's negative? What's the motive of this person being positive? All I'm saying is be governed by the game in all things. So if somebody give you a gift, they might smile. They might be laughing. It might seem cool, but are they trying to charm and disarm you? Are they giving you a gift so you can basically accept this myth that they got? They might got a hidden agenda. If you lift up the surface, you'll be able to see that they're coming under, the pretense of destroying you. Yeah, so, they might do something good, but what is the intent of heart? So once you find out the intent of heart, then you'll see that, even though they did something positive, the inspiration was negative.
Right. As you think they sincere, what they coming on towards you with.
Right.
All right, man. Hey, I appreciate that too, man. And like I said, man, I appreciate you, man, for balancing all the lies out, man, with the truth, man. Keep doing what you do, Sin, and stay up, brother. And enjoy the rest of your day, man.
All right, brother.
All right, stay up.
I told you guys to stop calling me private. You wasn't gonna get accepted. Whoever calling in private, you wasting your time. I'm not gonna accept you if you calling in private. I don't answer private calls. Let me say, Quincy Jones, you already know I'm gonna respond to that too. You know that. But go ahead, call in. You can still call in. Hello? Hello?
Hey, what's happening, Sin?
What's going on?
What's going on? Hello?
Yeah, what's going on? What's happening?
Oh, I thought that was my echo. My bad, bro. Yeah, this is Bizarro calling from the Poconos, PA, by way of the Bronx, bro. I follow Tommy, and he had some good points, about the black family and black women acting a fool and, his BT 1000 shit or whatever. But one thing about following Tommy is you got to understand that he's been personally, affected by black women in his life and by black people in general. So if you notice, he's always uplifting whites as far as their manners and how they go about society and, piling on blacks, especially women. And that's because he had personal issues growing up. And I remember you saying in another video about the guy that just went on the little trial, Dr. Umar, that you have to lead past your pain if you're going to be a leader. I remember you saying that. Well, that's what he has to do. If he's putting himself in a leadership position, he has to lead past his personal pain, his personal tragedy with black women and black people in general. And the other thing is, if you're going to have one of our icons like that, and you feel that, even if you felt that was true, why would you put that out for public consumption?
Right.
Because, that's just
with your type of large platform, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You have a large platform, and he had another video that turned me off of him, where he got in a little fender bender with a black woman. I don't know if you saw that episode. And he got out the car screaming and cursing and acting like a fool. And I was like, you know what? That was somebody's auntie, that was somebody's mama. If there was some men in the car with her, I doubt he would have acted so brolic at the time.
See, let me say this. Now, like I said, when Tommy gets out of the vehicle and he all up in that woman's face, on the rah-rah shit, the way that he moved his hands and the tone of his voice, some of you street niggas will watch that and say that Tommy gay just for the way that he handled that and presided over that situation with that woman. Because it will remind you of the way your auntie or your mama or your cousin used to snap on bitches. So, you know what I mean? When you seen that and seen that type of reaction, especially to a woman, y'all, I just know how niggas think. Y'all would have instantly put Tommy in the gay category just because you seen his mannerism and what he was saying to the woman, you know, within that video. Do I think he's gay? No. Do I think Tommy's a pedophile? No. But I do believe that because he was raised by his mother, when he gets into situations that he dislikes, he's going to emotionally react just like a woman. Because that's what he was raised by. That's what he come up under. He's not going to mentally respond, because if he would have mentally responded to that situation, Tommy would have never been out there outlandish and foolish like that. Not at all.
Absolutely. You're 100% correct about that. And, you know, I don't even know why they're making a big deal about, you know, saying that Pac is dead. Like you said, he's been dead for over 2 decades, when half your favorite rapper is probably bisexual. I mean, you know, everybody saw Puffy, but people have been saying that for years. You know, there's a lot of MCs that came up talking about their, you know, duffel bag boys, and they was wearing goddamn pocketbooks. You know, there was nothing masculine or pimpish about that. You know, you're wearing a damn Louis Vuitton pocketbook. You know, so a lot of that gay shit is going on in the industry, you know, and they just want to pick on the king of quote-unquote hip-hop and throw his name under the bus and say he's gay, so then that'll have a ripple effect. See what I'm saying?
Right.
If they can say, oh, Pac is gay, then the ripple effect will be, well, so was Biggie, so was Tribe, so was Ice Cube, so was NWA, you know, so then that takes the credibility from the whole genre.
Let me say this. That's just like, in my honest opinion, I think that DJ Quick made the greatest diss song in rap history. When he made Dollars and Cents, I think that is the greatest diss song ever. Especially on some street nigga shit. He was completely disrespectful. But within that diss song, did not DJ Quick say that, you know, now see, a nigga that don't have understanding of that era, of that day, he gonna try to make what DJ Quick said into some gay shit. When DJ Quick said, I never had my dick sucked by a man before, but you gonna be my first, you little trick ass hoe. You know what I mean? Right before I shoot some piss in your face. They might try to you can make that into some homosexual shit. But DJ Quick is not no homosexual. And neither was he, you know, he wasn't saying literally like, you gonna suck my dick, but he was saying on some disrespectful shit. Me, myself, I'm never gonna tell another man to suck my dick. Never. Right. You know what I mean? I'm just from a different cloth. I got other ways to disrespect him, but I'm never gonna tell another man to suck my dick, because that is some homo shit. But I know that when DJ Quick conveyed that, he was not, you know what I mean, in a homosexual frame of mind, you know what I mean, when he said that. Hell no. Right. Just like, for example, a lot of people like to, when Biggie, you know what I mean, you look so good, I suck on your daddy's dick. Like, when Big said that, you know what I mean, when Big said them words right there, that you look so good, you know what I mean, he'll suck on your daddy's dick, a lot of people took that as, you know what I mean, was Big gay? Was Big a homosexual? And he was repeating a Richard Pryor joke. You know what I'm saying? Just like I Got a Story to Tell. She looking so good, she make me want to eat that. I'm fucking with you. You know what I mean? He would do little things. I mean, to keep it 100, before Tommy Sotomayor, it was Biggie. Biggie would say things for shock value. For like, oh, you said that? Whoa, I thought you would have known that by suicidal thoughts. But they'll try to make that into some gay shit. And it's like if Biggie was involved in any of that where's the man that was involved in that with Biggie? Where's the man that was involved in that with Pop? So this is what I'm saying. You got people saying things with no evidence to support it, but people take it as if thus saith the Lord, or if it's irrefutable, simply because the person is popular that said it, like Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones said Marvin Gaye was involved in some homosexuality. He has not provided any proof to support anything that he's saying, but people gonna believe it just because Quincy Jones said it. An old fag, an old talented fag.
Right. The only reason Quincy would have any credibility on the subject because everybody knows he's been a flamer for years.
Right.
Like you said, a seasoned homosexual.
Right. A veteran. He a veteran. A veteran homosexual. You know what I mean? Seasoned with it.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
Gamed
But
up.
If he's gay, he must know who else is gay. Well, not necessarily. Maybe he's just trying to throw some shade on Marvin before he kicks the bucket.
Okay.
You know?
Well, I hope he's not throwing none of that. Cause I keep telling these men, and we're not gonna do that on Sinful Channel. In my comment section, and when you call in, we don't throw shades. We don't.
My bad, bro. I forgot about that.
I just gotta hold on. I gotta tell my niggas that we don't say boom. We not saying boom, and we not throwing shade. Okay, we not. Oh, girl boom, boy boom, boom. Oh, we not, and we don't say he throwing shade, she throwing shade. We don't say that. That's a no-no.
I am not saying on this phone. Don't worry about it, bro.
I just wanted to bring that because I got young people that's listening, and we got young men, and we got to exemplify what a man is supposed to say and do. Right. And for the teenagers and people that's in their young 20s, no, men do not throw shade. We don't say girl or boy boom. We don't do none of that. None of that. So, yeah, we're going to stop that. Go ahead.
So, but I have one other thing I wanted to say, Sen, because I'm going to be honest. In the beginning, I followed Rosebud by way of American Pimp, and I'm just following what he did, thinking that he was an older veteran P. You know, and I'm not here to talk down on him even now, but I noticed that he was mentioning your name in even some recent videos because I'm subscribed. And you can even go check in his comment sections. I talked under Ron Williams. You can even go back and see that I typed to him, you know, I thought pimps were supposed to be gentlemen of leisure. You're supposed to have class and conduct yourself a certain way, especially as an older gentleman. So I asked him to stop going back and forth with you because I felt it was unproductive for the game, and I'm not even in the game.
Right.
I'm a square.
Right.
But my grandfather was a pimp.
Right.
You know, so I respect the game.
Right.
So the other thing about that is that, you know, with him constantly bringing your name up and things like that, you're right. I mean, he must have gotten his feelings, and he's still in his feelings because he even threw up a video, I think it was yesterday, mentioning your name in there. And I think that's a shame. You know, he lost credibility for me. You're a 60-something-year-old trying to discredit a 33-year-old, you know, and it just doesn't look like he has no class. Like, even when he speaks, I'm listening for the eloquence. I'm listening for the vocabulary. You know, as he's talking about these man classes, and I don't hear 65 years of eloquence or vocabulary or class, or a man that's went around the world, went to Paris, went to wherever, you know, has traveled. You know what I'm saying? I just hear a guy that's just been in the hood, like you say, he bamboozled a couple of Will Purdue-looking bitches. And you know what? You ain't 33 because the references you be throwing about Xavier McDowell and all that shit, you had to be like 8 years old.
Well, let me say this. Let me respond to what you're saying. I'm not going to make another video of roasting Rosebud. I gave you guys nearly damn near 3 hours of roasting Rosebud. I'm done with that. Rosebud damn near did 30-something statuses on Facebook about me. I never responded to none of them. He spoke on multiple pages. He did multiple videos mentioning my name. Rosebud knows that if he does not mention my name or has any controversy going on, that his channel is not going to blow. He needs that. He's not an individual that people just want to say, ooh, let me go to Rosebud's channel. No, he doesn't have that magnetism about himself. People were following him, just like you said, from American Pimp. And because of the talent of the Hughes brothers, they saw the American Pimp and they thought of this image of him. Now, as he's getting the opportunity without the Hughes brothers to really show who he is, a lot of the young people who have their own minds are able to come to the conclusion of, you're not this individual that I thought you were, from American Pimp. You might have had some materialistic things. You might have lived out the earnings of prostitution. But the individual that I thought you was at one time, you're not this individual, because right now Sinful is not even thinking about you. You agreeing with lies on his name to tarnish somebody that's half your age. You know what I mean? But he knows that he has to do that in order to have a buzz, because when he just speaks about life or topics about the game or just life period, within a 2-week period, he might have like 300 views or something. So he needs controversy. He needs something to build up his channel. I'm not going to bless him with another video. I've already given him one. You know what I mean? That's it. Try to live off that. Share it. Do something with it. I'm not going to give him nothing else. The only reason why I responded to him is because he has a name in the game. A lot of them other guys that want me to respond and put their name in it, they don't have no value to their name. So it's like, what's in it for Sinful? What's in it for my channel? What's in it for my people? And it's nothing in it. So that's why I haven't blessed them little niggas. But as far as, with Bud, I gave one video. That shit was over 2 hours long. I'm done with that. He will never hear anything else from me. He can make 15 more videos. I'm done with that. That chapter is done. I wish him and his marriage the best of blessings. Okay, what else?
You're a crazy guy. I have one more request. Would you please make a square video pertaining to how young men, or just even men in their 30s or even 40s, that's looking for an avenue to make some independent money that's not necessarily street guys. That, most of the people that's watching your channel are probably not in the game. A lot of people in the comment section fronting like they're in the game, but I know they're not in the game.
Right.
But somebody like me, who's 43 years old, I do have a job, I am a square, but I'm looking for different avenues to make money. So if you guys, if you or any of your colleagues can get together and do a square video for young people or people of any age, for our community especially, about how to make some I would say some independent money, because I think that's what every man is endeavoring to do anyway, to be ultimately independent. Like, that's why you say the pimp is at the top of the street game, because he's the most independent, right? So I feel like
he's a chess player. Go ahead.
Right. He's a chess player. But can you do a square video on some game, how to, make some independent money, legally outside of a 9 to 5?
Yeah. And you know what I mean? Like I said, now that we over 20,000, and I want to say this also again to you guys that do web designs, to you guys who have not, because as you can see, Sin is knowledgeable about this and knowledgeable about that, but Sin never took out the time to do all that. So for you guys that, you're technicians, what you're doing pertaining to this, you know how to beautify the channel, you know how to make the Skype and all of that, because I ain't watched none of that shit. I ain't never watched no tutorials or read anything or none of that. You know what I mean? I just listen, Sinful, all his videos is ghetto. Sinful then took every video that you see, Sinful just take a phone, hit the live button, start talking shit. And y'all just loved it, you liked it, you shared it. I've never did anything as far as on my computer here or none of that. You know what I'm saying? So, but now it's time to take the channel more serious, because now we up to 20,000 people. So, you know what I mean? Now it's time. But I appreciate you both for calling. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir, man. And I want to give a shout out to Johnny Cash and Danky P, because I called them before. They didn't roast me. They didn't clown me. They answered my questions to the best of their ability. And I really felt their spirit through the phone. The same way I feel yours. So I appreciate it, because I got 2 teenage sons, and that's why I asked you to do that square video. because I have them watching on some manhood shit. But now I don't want them to get influenced in the wrong direction. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep it legal for them. So I'd appreciate if you do that video. But thank you, Sam.
All right, bro.
Tuning in.
All right, one. Hello.
What's going on, man? What up, though?
What's going on with it?
What's going on? Hey, I was thinking about it, man. You think they just trying to get that pop?
Bro, do me a favor. Turn your background down.
My bad.
Go ahead.
But yeah, his legacy, man, is still going, even though he did, man. They trying to kill his legacy. That's just how I feel about it. I was just trying to see what your opinion was.
Well, I mean, to have a black man with a legacy like Pac's that's pretty much impeccable, you know, people do worship Pac. You know, people commit idolatry when Pac name come up, and these guys know that they pretty much know they ain't never gonna have a legacy like that. You know, and like I said, these guys start off as fans, and then the fans even become some of the greatest haters. You know what I mean? So that's why I never, when guys say certain things, saying you this, you that, you smart, you this and that, I don't feed into it, because I remember, you know what I mean, in the book of Judges, how Gideon didn't allow the people to make him into a god. And see, as a preacher, as a teacher, a motivational speaker, gang leader, gangster, D-boy, pimp, whatever, you never allow the people to make you into a god. Okay?
Right.
So, because what the people would do, the people would sit up there and say something, bro, and they'll have, that's why you got ministers and people within I call it the subconscious movement. You got people within the black subconscious movement that, you know what I mean, they feel like they're God. They talk like they're God. That's why you have Umar Johnson being egotistical the way that he is, because he allowed the praises of men to make him feel as if he's a God. And, you know, I'm arrogant at sometimes, but I'm only arrogant to sometimes spank these niggas, you know, but anybody that know me, I endeavor to operate in the spirit of humility, because that keeps me, you know what I mean, humble. You know what I mean? Plus, I don't want God to humble me. I'd rather humble myself. So with that being said, you know what I mean? I don't engage in that. And as for you young ministers or leaders that's watching, after you finish speaking, go home. Don't hang around the church too long. People out, you already know when you come outside, people immediately gonna leave the congregation and they're gonna endeavor to make you into a god. To the people that's leaders within the black conscious movement or Islam or whatever, after you finish preaching, teaching, and speaking, whatever, go home. Don't allow them women to verbally suck your dick, lick your balls so good to where you think that you the almighty. Take your ass home. You still ain't shit. Philip Brandon Gilmore ain't shit. Sinful P ain't shit. You know what I mean? The little knowledge that I do have, the crumb that came from the king's table, and he just blessed me with it. That's it. But go home. Don't start thinking you a God, because everybody start talking and making themselves a God. God humbles them. And I don't want God to humble me. I don't want to be in prison again. I don't want to lose everything. I don't want to have to lose somebody close to me for me to be humble. I'd rather just humble myself. But did you have any more questions or statements, brother?
No, man, I just wanted to thank you for the channel, man. I picked up some games from this motherfucker, man. But yeah, that was about it.
I appreciate you, bro, for calling in, and do me a favor. Always like, share, subscribe to the channel, bro.
Oh, all right.
One. Hello. Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Simple?
What's going on?
How you doing? I'm Charlie in your chat room, man. You made a little comment earlier.
Okay, elevate the volume of your voice, because what you're saying is important. I want the people to hear you.
I'm sorry. This better?
Yeah, go ahead.
This better?
Go ahead, brother.
All right, well, yeah. First, man, let me pay some homage, because, yeah, I have gotten a whole lot of information from you. Watching your YouTube, listening and stuff, so I really do appreciate all that, though. So I thought I'd put that first. I don't want this topic here to start, talking all negative and challenging and shit. Let me pay some real homage first. Let me see. Our first exchange, I want to just ask you a simple question. Why do so many guys like yourself and in your chat room, when you disagree with somebody, y'all start going with the gay references, such as sucking dick and riding dick, and there's a lot of inappropriate gay references. What's that about?
Well, when have you heard me make that statement?
Oh, with me, you had a little small exchange in your chat room. That's when I first mentioned Tommy in the game he was spitting. You told me I was riding his dick and sucking his dick.
No,
I commented back to you like,
brother,
well, yeah,
brother, if you go listen. If you go make a, first of all, this ain't even pertaining to the subject, and if I said it then, you should have had called in. I do many call in, ask whatever you desire videos. You should have called and said that then. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay,
and hold on. And I don't even remember even talking to you within the conversation of you calling in and me saying because you agreed with Tommy that you was riding dick. I don't even talk like that. I don't even say ride. Hold on. For those that watch me and look at me, when have you ever seen me or heard me whenever somebody agreed with Tommy Sotomayor that they was riding dick?
Well, this was an exchange me you had in your comment section. Like, this was an actual, from Simple to P in your comment section about, it was one of those videos in the past, but like I said, I can digress and move forward. That's not the time for this. I'm just wondering why so many...
Brother, what do you have pertaining to the topic? Because you should have brought that on my call and asked me whatever you desire. But what do you have pertaining to the topic, brother?
I will in the future. The topic is about Tupac and Tommy, and I do agree with Tommy said it first. You also elaborate on it that a lot of us black males, because we're raised by our moms, had those feminine tendencies. So do I think Tupac is gay? Nah, I don't think he a homosexual, but I do agree he gets some female tendencies. And most importantly, I'm just not too fond of how you mentioned Tommy and your thoughts of him. I've heard one time you say, well, he admitted to tricking. I thought pimping and tricking, you need tricks. You have a well, you don't piss in the water, they tell the hoe to bring the water up and drink it. You kind of you need tricks. Am I right or am I wrong?
Brother, you trying to create arguments that don't exist. When did I say, listen to me. Yes, if anybody has ever listened to my videos, they already know that I say I was the one that told young pimps to stop speaking against tricks. I was the one telling hoes to stop saying that they hate squares and they hate tricks. For if it's not for the tricks, how are the pimps and hoes able to live like kings and queens? So you're not giving a revelation. This is a conversation that I've already had with my people. Brother, what is your argument? Because so far right now, you're driving in lanes that don't even exist.
My argument is, like I said...
You don't even have an argument so far.
My thing that you talk about Tommy in a negative light most of the time, and I think is we're not giving Tommy his due appreciation on how he gave game to YouTube and to a lot of black Americans to be on YouTube to make money. And let me say this though too though. I also agree that taking showers with 4-year-old daughters, I have one about to be 5 on February 25th. That's some bullshit. I don't know how he rationalized that. So like I said, I don't agree with everything that he could say either. But I feel like when we talk about him, like you talked about black American, how we talk, and so ghetto and things. Even early in this show, he just had an interview with Jared Taylor, with him and she had one also. Tyreek is like a complete idiot. The way he was talking, trying to rationalize things and the black and white supremacy bullcrap. Tommy shut this shit down, and I'm just like, well, shit, we gonna sit up here and uplift the black man who really is educated, intelligent. We need to do that then. I'm not thinking we doing that all the way with some of the things I heard you say. But, that was pretty much, my issue is, it's like you stepping up for Tupac. I was stepping for my big homie too. I heard that nigga Tommy changed black women's lives and ways of thinking all over America. I've heard this shit for years. So I'm like, we gotta start giving credit is due, and be more respectful about it.
Are you through, brother?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay, well, let me say this. Most of the videos that I've posted, my content, by the way, is impeccable. The only reason why this channel is not 100 or 200,000 subscribers is because I'm lazy, I'm a procrastinator, and I didn't take out the time to do all the little internet shit to make the channel grow. But as far as commentary, there is nobody that gives greater commentary than me. Second of all, as far as making a way and making money on YouTube, brother, I play music in most of the videos that I have posted. So it's not about, I can right now take the screen and show everybody the money that has been generated that I made off of YouTube. And it's only nearly like close to, I think a little bit like 5,000. And it's just sitting there. I haven't touched a dollar. So I haven't touched a dollar of YouTube money. Okay, let's talk about the, stop. I listened to you while you was talking. So let me make this plain to you. When, who else, did Tommy, did you see Tommy sit up there and give $10,000 to his high school? Did you see Tommy sit up there and give another $10,000 to children with learning disabilities and behavior disorder? Hold on. Did you see Tommy when the hurricane was happening in Texas? Did Tommy sit up there and send money to his subscribers that was in Texas? I'm pretty sure with that large platform that he has, that he could have sent money to subscribers. Did you hear about Tommy doing that? No, you hear about Sinful to P. So please, all of this pay homage, you know what I mean, and all of that shit. Tommy makes meaningful points, and he does say things that, you know what I mean, is important and things of substance at times. But don't come to Sinful to P, that nigga, you know what I mean, talking about paying homage to Tommy. That's disrespectful to me. He ain't paid no way for Sinful to P. And none of these little niggas paid away for Sinful to P. The only one that paid away for me or did something for me is Andre Taylor. So if that's the only one I need to be paying homage to, I pay homage to Minister Farrakhan. I pay homage to Brother Malcolm X. I pay homage to Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I pay homage to Presiding Elder Mosley. You know what I mean? Of the Well Holiness Mission, 1041 South Austin. That's what I do. But don't call me because you're a YouTuber and, you know what I mean, to Tommy, your favorite YouTube guy, and you calling in acting like you about to chop up Sinful to P because he one of your favorite YouTubers and all of that shit. No, you know what I mean? I ain't paying no homage. You done lost your mind sitting over there telling me to sit up there and pay homage to Tommy. Anybody that's ever watched my videos, I've always given props to Tommy because I really think that there are other YouTubers that copied off of Tommy's content and he made a way for them. But you don't see me making a hustle out of speaking against black women. Look at my videos. Nigga, I'm the one that came out with the video that said the black woman is the best definition of beautiful. That's within my videos. So we two different lanes. Tommy is in his lane. I'm in pretty much damn near all lanes. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Brother, I appreciate you for calling in. I got to go. Brother, I got to go. When I open up the videos for the call and ask whatever you desire, brother, you can call in. God bless you. Brother, God bless you. I need to pay homage. Pay homage to what? Hold on. Pay homage to what? I'm not paying no homage. He made a way for me to make money. What money have I made off YouTube? What money have I made off YouTube? Seriously. What money has Sinful to P made off YouTube? I ain't made no money off no damn YouTube. Hold on, man. Because I'm over 3 hours. I'll come back. Do y'all want me to come back? Do you want me to sit up there before I go to the Quincy Jones and do that? Do y'all want me to come back and open up the phone lines and allow you guys to ask questions pertaining to this same topic? Do you want, maybe you had a question or statement that you wanted to make. Do you want me to come back again for about an hour or two and open up again? Most of y'all are saying yes. Because I wanted to come back to Tommy. I wanted to come back to Tommy and Pop. I did because I want you guys to be able to say what you want to say. I do. But to the brother, I have nothing against him. Nothing against him. And to be real, I have nothing against Tommy Sotomayor. But I do my best to stay humble, but don't come at me like that. Like, nah. I pretty much shown you guys that I'm in my own lane. So please don't insult me by saying that I need to pay homage to Tommy. That brother is a comedian. But blessings to Tommy though. And because I'm not a hater, if you would like to subscribe to Tommy Sotomayor's channel, you can just type Tommy Sotomayor in the search, find that brother's channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell. I'm not a hater at all. A lot of times Tommy has interesting subjects, and you have seen me in times past in the comment section. You have seen Tommy and me communicating on Instagram. We was actually supposed to do one video at a time. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll in the future. I don't know. But I'm not a hater. I'm not telling you to stop watching Tommy Sotomayor. I'm just simply saying that I disagree to what Tommy said about Tupac. That is all. This is not another black man coming against a black man. This is not the black man encouraging black men or black people to stop watching Tommy. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I disagree with Tommy Sotomayor saying that Tupac is a homosexual, that he's gay. That's all. Tupac does not have anybody to defend him or speak up for his legacy. He does not. By the way, hit the like button right now. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button right now. If you're not subscribed to this channel, hit the subscribe button right now. If you haven't shared this video, share this video right now. And for those that fuck with me, the videos that I did previously, share that all over. They share lies every day. People take out time to share lies and vicious shit every day. People share foolishness every day. Please, if you thought that anything that I said was meaningful, if anything that I said in this video made sense, share it on Facebook, share it on Instagram, share it on Twitter, Snapchat, or whatever. People share foolishness all the time. By all means, if I said anything that was truthful, if I said anything with any type of substance within it, by all means, share it. Be a blessing to somebody else. Hold on. But no, I don't have any problems with the brother that called in. He been watching me for a while. He fucks with Tommy. A lot of y'all fuck with Tommy. I want you to keep fucking with Tommy if that's what you desire to do. I'm not speaking against Tommy. All I was saying was I disagree with him saying that Tupac is a homosexual. So before people go back to Tommy saying I said this, I said that, if you're going to say anything, say that Sinful disagrees with you saying that Tupac is a homosexual. That's all I'm saying. And to keep it real, if you want to see me debate with anybody, you know what I'm saying? If you want to see me debate with Tommy or anybody, y'all go over there and make that known. Y'all know how to cause controversy. You know how to cause ruckus. Sit up there and go. You know what I mean? Hold on. But I will be back. I'm getting ready to take care of some business, make some phone calls, things like that. It's 11:54 right now. I'm going to be back exactly within 126 minutes. So I'll be back at 2 o'clock. It's 11:54. I'll be back at 2 o'clock. And because you wanted me to open up the phone lines, if it get dry, I'll stop it. But I open up the phone lines immediately. No talking. Open up the phone lines. Those of you that watch this video, you already know what to come. You got basically 125 minutes to think about what questions and statements that you want to make. Make sure you got them. I hope you guys live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. Ladies, I hope your day is as beautiful as your profile picture. Stay blessed. 1.